I think it's time. My voice is already live, but the rest of me probably isn't. So I think I'm going to transition. Let's do it. Well, hello everyone, and welcome to the party. It is Friday night, January 4th, 2019. Welcome to the new year, where we bring you more RPG goodness. My name's Throck. I'm your DM for the evening. We will be running Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. I think I forgot to update what game we're actually playing. I know it says Dragon Dark Days, but it doesn't say D&D, so I'm a terrible human being. I'm sorry. Just don't blame me, please. Because I'm just bad at life today. But I'm very excited to be back with some of my favorite human beings on the planet playing some Dragon Heist. I have a couple announcements before we begin. The first is, and Than, get the drawing ready, please. Can you have the drawing up on deck? We have
I'm ready. I'm always on deck, so.
We have 3, count them, 1, 2, not 2, but 3 giveaways for you tonight. The first one will be coming at the break, and that will be a t-shirt. Looking for a man who we know has red hair, drawn by Than Rand. Can you show us a picture of what will be on that t-shirt?
Bam!
Is that
the digital copy? Bam. Have you seen this man?
Underneath it will say,
like this.
Have you seen this man? I was going to grab a screenshot. Actually, I might have one. Please hold. Let's see if I can grab us a screenshot of that real quick. We'll be giving that away at the break. I have it here somewhere. Give me... Starts with H. I just downloaded it. As I'm looking for it, we also have 2 more giveaways that are going to be happening at the end of the stream. And Kate, can you give us a description of what we'll be seeing?
Sure, I can even show them on my video. So we have a walnut single row dice box. Oh, I dressed her up the pencil out of it. Sorry. With a pencil holder, handmade. Ooh. And yes, we'll send the pencil too. Very nice and fancy. Ooh. And then we have a dragon-inspired character journal.
That is so cool.
That is very cool.
Both from our company, 2316 Designs.
Those are awesome.
2316 Designs.
I want to write my notes in there.
Also, I just really want to show you what I got for Christmas. Are you ready for this?
Yes, please. Oh, nice! That's right, ladies and gentlemen. If you type !merch, you can buy all sorts of Welcome to the Party goodness. And let's see if it'll work through this thing. Merch.
Everybody's doing it. It's not working.
But it's not. Why would it? Oh, because I had to restart my computer, and so the chatbot is asleep. Please hold. You can tell that I am super prepared for it.
Shirt.
There's a shirt. Woohoo!
Yeah, and up on the screen right now, as I load our merch bot, you can see the t-shirt that you too can win right around 10:30 Eastern this evening. And so super excited about that. Other big announcement is we have 4 new games starting over the next week. And so, we have 3 new games on this channel and 1 partner game starting over the next week. First is a group of 3 Vampire the Masquerade version 5 Chronicles that will all be set in LA during 1943. Premiering tomorrow at noon is the first of those chronicles, the Sabbat Chronicle. These are called A Crusade of Thorns, and we're doing this game in conjunction with Soulbear RPG, our great friends and partners, and we'll be running 3 games a week, 2 here on Welcome to the Party and 1 on Soulbear. You can find, there'll be if you know anything about the vampire, there's like the less human, the freedom-loving, and then the kind of fascist are the 3 different sects or factions within it. And the less human ones, the Sabbat, are going to be on Saturday. The kind of freedom fighter ones, the Anarchs, are going to be on Tuesdays at 8:30 p.m. on Soulbear RPG. And then the kind of fascist, but also vaguely the good guys, but not really the good guys, they just like order. They're like lawful neutral, maybe lawful evil. The Camarilla will be here on Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern, so we're very excited to bring you that. And starting next Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern, on the forefront is bringing, or 4, as we all know and love him, is bringing a new campaign to Welcome to the Party called Queers and Quagoffs, where he will be running a party of Quagoffs through a homebrew adventure in the Underdark. And so we're really excited to have that happen as well. It's an exciting new year here at Welcome to the Party. And so we welcome you to all the role-playing game goodness. And with that, I'm going to throw it around to the team to introduce themselves, say hi, hello, tell us. I want to know how each of your holidays was. So, starting with Let me bring up my overlay because I'm not looking at it. Starting with Asha. Thanrand.
Hey. Hi. My holidays were really great. I'm losing my voice, so I'm sorry. I'm just going to apologize right now. It might
Speak
be gone by the end of the night. I think talking more is going to help. But yeah, my holidays were really cool. We had Christmas here at my house, and we did presents, and I got video game stuff and more Keyforge decks, and yeah, it was really cool.
Sweet. And you're playing Asha Windhaven?
Oh yeah, I'm an Asha Windhaven. He's a paladin.
He's a paladin?
Paladin.
Paladin. Oh, you know what? I should probably turn on the D&D overlay. I'll do that as we go through the group. Chris Herzog is next on my list. Ha, boo-boo.
What's up, guys? I am Judo Killer here on Twitch, at the Chris Herzog on all social medias. I had a very splendid holiday season. I just did the family thing, did the in-laws, which is always great. And, came home, and then I played a lot of Magic with Throck over the week.
You played a lot of Magic. Yeah.
I got my ass whooped.
You whooped my ass, too. It took me 3 games to beat you last night.
But
yeah.
Today I am playing Levelin Lightfinger, everybody's favorite burglar. If you need it, I'll get it for you.
I do have a question, though.
I do have an answer, though.
Yeah, you've been promoting this whole vampire masquerade thing, a lot of it going on.
Yes.
When do me, Thrand, Smurf, and Kate get to do the Van Helsing Vampire Hunter series is what I want.
Oh, can we please?
Ooh.
That would be so fun.
You have sparked an idea.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Kink, are you ready, folks?
I'll get back to you on that.
That just popped in my head because you you got three vampire shows. That's amazing. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And the promo stuff has been so good. It looks so awesome.
It really has.
It looks great.
Yeah. Very excited about it. All of that stuff was done by yours truly. I'm taking credit for it. I'm flexing on that. That
awesome. You should. It's great. It's awesome.
Take the credit.
Yeah, credit's all mine. Yay. Anyways, who's next? Kate.
Hey, everybody. I'm Kate. My holidays were pretty great. I got some super cool swag, including a new camera that I'm trying out for the first time tonight. We'll see how it goes. It's super fancy.
Yeah, it's sharp.
No, I like it. It makes me just look like complete washed in light. And then I play Mori, Tianir, and Azamar Bard. Oh, and also for the holidays, we might have updated our look a little bit. I didn't know if you were going to go into that or not.
Oh my god, I'm a terrible human being who was unable to remember all of the things I was supposed to say.
Well,
because
it's been a while since we've played.
Yeah, we were all a bit rusty, I think, right at this moment.
Yeah, we're all just kind of kicking the rust off. First game back. Please, tell us about the amazingness you had commissioned for our game.
I contacted I think it's My Star Seed. I don't know if I'm saying that right.
I think that's right.
I think that's how you say it. On the Discord, and asked her to commission tokens for all of our characters, and she was amazing. Did beautiful, beautiful things. Even did one of our great DM, Throck, and they're all up there on the screen. They look pretty slick.
They are super amazing, and I'm really excited. And next week we'll actually have them as character tokens as well, but I was bad and did not make them for tokens this week. We'll have them for next week. I promise. It'll be there for next week. I do. Yeah. Okay. Sweet. I love this art so much. I'm so Seed. My Star Seed did amazing work on it, and yeah, Heartsies. And thank you so much for getting these commissioned, Kate. They're amazing.
No, I love them, and it was a good Christmas day. So,
Camjack.
Hey everybody, I'm Capjack, or at Captain J Cross on the Twitters. I had a pretty good holiday. The whole family exchanged books with each other, so I have a large group of books to read through, and it's been a lot of fun. So yeah, and tonight I'll be playing Galen Winterfell, the half-elf warlock. Yeah. And let's see if anyone listens to him this time.
And last but not least,
I've been listening.
That's what Loveland does. He listens. And last but not least, Smurf.
Hey, what up? I'm Smurf. My holidays were a mix of good times and bad times. got to spend a lot of time with family, but unfortunately we lost my aunt to her battle with brain cancer, which put a dampen on things to start the year. But I'm excited to get back to playing D&D. Tonight I'm going to be playing Wilbur Shufflefoot, who is a dexterous fighter boy who enjoys some bacon.
Does. The world first inventor of the maple bacon donut, Wilbur Shufflefoot. Home of At the Heart of Gold Inn, which, without any further ado, let's get into this game. So, when we last left our intrepid adventurers, they had been hot on the tail of an artifact called the Stone of Galore. They believed this artifact would lead them to a cache of gold hidden by the the former Open Lord of Waterdeep, Lord Neverember. Hidden somewhere within the city, this stone may lead them to it, but they weren't the only ones looking for it. A number of gangs have been fighting across the city to try and find this, to gain political advantage, and to gain an advantage on the street in order to be able to continue their investigations. However, there was an attack at the party's home base, the Heart of Gold Inn in Trollskull Alley, and from there they found some critical pieces of information, notably that it appeared that the Stone of Galore might be at a place called Growlhund Villa with a Nimblewright, a strange mechanical magical creation who was created by another Nimblewright named Nim at the house of the, I forget what it's called. I had everything up until that point. The, not Holy Hands, Mending Hands.
Holy Hands House.
Is it Holy Hands House? House of Inspired Hands. House of Inspired Hands.
Oh.
Which is the Temple of Gond, where they met Nim, a Nimblewright who seemed to be self-aware and had created another of his kind who escaped and appeared to have in its possession the Stone of Galore, and who also appeared to be the person responsible for the fireball attack that killed 12 Waterdavian civilians near the Heart of Gold Inn. And so, tracking down Nim and tracking down a member of the Zentarim gang, they found themselves rooting once again through the sewers to Growlhund Villa. Here, as they poke their heads out of the sewers, they run into a strange group of 3 spirits who attack them, possibly guards for the villa. And as they make their way into the villa themselves, they are beset with a scene of devastation, with dead guards, dead servants, dead people in black leather with strange snake tattoos on their neck. These were, as they found out, members of the Zents. Apparently a battle was going on as they entered Growlhund Villa. They make their way past a few guards, dispatching them creatively through the use of some subterfuge. Making their way upstairs, they find that a gang of the Zentarim were attacking a group of the house guards of the Growlhunds. Dispatching them and realizing that the master of Growlhund Villa, Orin Growlhund, possibly had the stone in his possession, the party now surrounds him. However, the battle over, one of the Zentarim still lives, and it appears the Nimblewright has escaped, running from rooftop to rooftop, while our lovely Mori, or lovely our bard Mori, tried to chase after them. She fell off the second story of the building and fell unceremoniously to the ground in her attempt to chase after this Nimblewright, who may or may not have the stone on them, as the rest of the party surrounds Erstal Floxton, the Zentarim gang leader, and Orin Growlhund, the master of this villa. And that is where we meet our party now. Just after combat has ended, the Zentarim have been dispatched, and laying on the ground is a bloody Erstal Floxton, and cowering in the corner is a terrified-looking Orin Growlhund. And with that, I pass it to the team. It was a lot, but we've been going for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and we're level 4 now. Yes.
Ew.
So Orin's kind of crouched in the corner, just looking up at you all. Erstal's kind of groggy on the ground. Galen, you see these 2 veterans, these 2 kind of house guards up here, kind of just with their pikes out, protecting the woman, the half-orc, and that kind of swaggery-looking gentleman. from anybody coming in, and they're kind of eyeing you warily in the corner, while Erstal kind of looks up at you, Galen, Wilbur, and Asher. And what do you do?
Did Maury just jump out a window?
Yeah, I don't think it went well.
It
I
went
would
real
like-
bad.
Yeah,
like
because we just
it
lost.
just got worse.
Ursula begins backing towards a window over here. She's kind of eyeing you all.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
Who are you?
Who are you?
It's none of your fucking business.
Well, no, it is. It is my business.
Galen would want to approach, and what was that's Lord Growlhund?
Yeah, that's over in the corner here.
Lord Growlhund, are you all right?
Yes, I'm fine. That man and his evil sense were trying to kill me.
Yes, that's what your staff said as well. When they're safe, most of them are safe.
Get away from the window.
Okay, and he goes to throw himself out of it backwards.
I'm gonna channel divinity
Okay.
and lure in the oppressor.
Okay. Does he make a save for that?
He has to make a wisdom saving throw of 12 or higher.
That's a negative, good buddy. You see him freeze.
So you're not going anywhere, sir.
I'd like to grab him by his collar and just pull him in and throw him to the ground.
As this happens, the guards come running in with that woman who you saw before and the two others following behind. She comes in and goes, "Leave my husband alone! Leave that man alone! Get out of here! Who are you?"
We just helped save your lives.
Yeah.
We heard the terrible, terrible commotion. Ran to your servants, and they explained what was happening, and we came to help.
Well, I thank you for your service. How did you get in?
I'm a close personal friend of Ian, who works in your stables.
Make a deception check. Sadly, team, we do not have music tonight because Roll20 is being duped.
Good.
She thinks you're lying. You did what? No, you're not.
I mean, we're
Why
now
are you?
friends.
His name's Ike.
What?
That's probably why.
First of all, his name is Ike, not Ian. That is
I knew it
correct.
started with I.
3 letters. You're close, man. You got it.
Second, I know you don't look like any of the friends I've ever seen him with. What are you doing? What? Guards! And then the two guards come up and they level their. They're gonna try. They push their way past her, and they just like level their pikes at you. Go. I require an explanation of what you're doing in my property now.
Have you seen this man?
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my god, I wish I'd have thought of it.
Galen
Abia,
wants
it's
to
this
look at
one.
Lord Growlhund and just say galore.
Make hang on. It's been like I need to look at. I can't believe I need to look at the character sheet for a skill. Oh my god, who am I? Please
Who am I?
make an insight check. You see him flinch a little,
hmm
and you hear that kind of rakish gentleman chuckle and go, "Well, this is this is clearly none of my business. I should probably just be on my way. I was only here for dinner."
He's still held, right?
No, the rakish gentleman who is in the other room with a half orc, and he starts backing out. I'll just be on my way.
So the one that's currently held is Ursel.
Ursel, he is the Zentrim
Okay, gotcha.
who survived the fireball attack.
Yep.
And unless anyone stops him, this guy fucking bilks.
Like you're gonna let him leave, but you're gonna make us stay.
He is a friend of the family. You are... I don't know what you are.
We're currently investigating this. I think that man needs to stay.
I'll see you later. Bye.
Where the fuck did Maury go? We could really use Maury right now.
Can I look out the window for Maury?
Maury, you were running down the street, right?
Well, I was going to actually use my skill to fly to get up to a rooftop
Okay.
to look for it. So that's what I was going to do. My 1 minute of flying
Yes.
that I have to get up and see if I can see the nimble right.
Sure, Leveling, you cast your head out the window really quickly, and you see Maury. You see a shape rise up and land on one of the rooftops. And go ahead and make me a perception check.
Oh, yeah, I can do that. Maybe.
Why is Roll20 moving so slow?
Everything is weird tonight.
All right. And you said perception?
Yes.
Oh, I can do that. Oh, 15.
Yeah. Oh no, not you. I'm sorry, Maury. Not you.
Oh, yeah, I can make a perception check.
Yeah.
I wanted to see Maury fly.
Give me 1 second. I'm fixing cameras. Doink. There we go. All right. He was pretty far away by the time you got up there. You, for a moment, off in the distance, you hear click, click, but there's a lot of sound, and you don't know if that was it or maybe a horse off in the distance, but it was some sort of metal clicking, like running quickly. But it could have been a horseshoe gallop, or it could have been a metal person.
Shoe caliber.
I want to cast Locate Object.
Locate object. Interesting. Can you bring up the description for it?
Yep. Pulling it up right now.
Describe an object familiar. Sense the direction of an object 1,000 feet. Nice. Okay. 1,000 feet. Just because time is fuzzy, I want to give this an element of randomness.
Okay.
So roll me a D100, please.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's running off like 8 blocks in that direction.
Okay, I'm just going to follow.
Okay. You've only got about a minute of flight time. You know you're not going to catch up with him by air. So
No,
what
but
I
I'll
want you...
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
So
what I want you to do is do 3 skill checks for me. How, knowing that you've got twists and turns and all sorts of stuff in front of you, and while you know the direction that the object is in, the object is obviously moving away from you at high speed. How are you, with a series of 3 skills, going to try and catch up to it?
Ooh, that's tough. Well, I think that I would use my acrobatic skills to try to climb things and run around things and that kind of
Parkour.
Yeah,
All right,
parkour.
So there's your first test. Give me an acrobatics check.
Oh.
Nice. All right. I will narrate this whole thing once we're done. What's next? What else would you try and use?
I think that I would use my arcana to just try to really hone in on that symbol. If that would that work?
Yes. Yeah, go ahead. Make an arcana check.
Yeah.
Okay. And then last but not least.
I think. See, I don't know if I'll get in close enough distance with it, but I try to use persuasion to call out to it to stop that I don't want to hurt it.
Interesting.
And that we saved its master.
Okay. Go ahead and make a check for that at disadvantage.
Okay.
Yeah. So you did not do bad. You know you lost it but you know where you lost it. It's you run for like the next 10 minutes. You're going to be out of the interrogation scene entirely as you're chasing this thing around. You lose it in the dock ward. That is where you last find it before it gets away from you and just out of reach.
Okay.
But you have a last known location at the very least.
Yeah, and then I'll head back once that happens.
Did I see Maury flying when I looked out the window looking for her?
Yeah, you saw her up on the roof, and then you saw her come down the roof and start running off.
I'll turn back to the group.
Did you guys know Maury had wings?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't you remember
I was
opening
drinking
night?
some Red Bulls earlier.
What was that, Galen?
Don't you remember opening night?
Oh, yeah, I do remember.
I thought that was a costume.
Yeah, I thought they were like prosthetics.
Like lines and stuff. I thought she was swinging from the...
Oh, we got music now.
Ooh.
I do not. Oh, it's because I'll do it down. Hey. There we go. All right. That's better.
It's like we know what we're doing.
It almost.
Oh, it's gone.
I'm trying to restart it in shuffle. It could just okay. Just do this. How about this? Can you do that for me? Oh, okay. There we go. There's some music. Yay!
Hey.
All right. I need music for role playing. I'm
the same way.
Yeah. Better. Okay. Now,
I'm here.
the four of you who are still back up in the villa, you've got these two guards looking at you like super pissed, and then this really angry looking half-orc as the more swanky gentleman, and you had told me Char was running off to chase after the Nimblewright, so he can't also be chasing after the savvy gentleman who appears to be leaving the villa.
Oh, did I?
Yes.
I thought that was last time.
Yeah, but I mean last time was 30 seconds before the beginning of this.
No. I mean, like, the last time I thought I had Char chasing someone was back during the fireball incident. I didn't think I had done it for this one.
You told me you sent him out the window after you guys... Okay, it's fine. If you want to try and have him chase after the dude, you certainly can. We'll get to that in a second, because it's less important than what's happening in the room. Okay, so, Asher, Galen, Wilbur, Levlin. You've got 3 really angry guards, a dude who you know was there at the fireball attack, a dude who you know knows something about the Stone of Galore, and his wife looking incredibly pissed off at you. What are you doing?
Okay. So let's get this in order here. He broke into your house and attacked everyone?
Yes, that's exactly what happened.
Insight check, probably.
Yeah, make an insight check. Lying!
Okay, no. That's definitely not what happened. So let's start again. He came to your home with the stone, and which you know about. That's going to be a bit of a problem if the inspectors are called. We would like to avoid that.
What do you want me to tell you?
Start with the truth.
Oh, no, I mean, I'm not going to tell you anything.
Start with the
ridiculous.
guards lowering their spears.
No, you're in my home. If the City Watch were to show up right now, every single person in this room, including the person whose neck you have so recently wrung, will say that you are the ones who murdered the servants and my house guests. Erstal looks at you with a smile. Orin kind of stands up and straightens. He goes, "That's right."
But we'd hate for that to be a true story now, wouldn't we?
Oh.
We could do it that way. I'm sure Inspector Glockter will be more than happy to take all of us under consideration in those cases.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely, and this is a home of nobles, and I'm sure you know that assaulting house guards of a noble, breaking into a noble's house, could lead to your death. So you could leave. Or, I'm sure the guard will be here soon. There's no way to hide this many bodies. This is Yala, by the way. This is the wife.
What's her name?
She, Lady Gralhund. You don't know her first name yet, unless you guys didn't do any research on the family beforehand.
Yeah, we just got to dove right in now.
Gralhund look now.
He, with his wife in the room, he looks far less freaked out and much more like, yes, whatever she says must be right.
Listen. We're looking for the stone. You jumped out a window more, you can't sigh at me.
This is Kate sighing.
We desperately need to find it to help a personal matter.
I don't care.
I know that you don't care, but I'm just telling you why that we're here. Okay?
So you break into my home for a personal matter.
Yes.
Would you?
And then after that, we saved your life.
Sure. Look at your character sheet. You did save my life, and for that I will let you go.
I'm sorry.
Or you could stay here, continue asking me about things I obviously have no clue about. And the gods will have to do what the gods will have to do.
I can't do what I need to do.
Are you out of divine thingies?
I only have one, and I just used it to stop that guy from escaping.
Wop wop.
Yeah.
I was really hoping you'd get to use that here.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you have two options. You could stay, and the guard will do what the guard does with the rabble who invade nobles' homes, or you can leave, having saved my life, and we never need to speak of this again.
Neither of those options work for me. I don't know about the rest of them.
Well, what's your counter proposal? You ask questions without end. You bring no conclusion to this. I've offered you two opportunities to leave this place unscathed. One in chains and one not. What's yours?
You're the one that's stopping the conclusion. You just answer the questions.
I'd have no need to answer your questions. Time is ticking for you. It's not ticking for me.
I'm going to go out on a limb on something really quick. You don't have the stone anymore.
I don't even know what the stone is.
Yeah, insight.
Do an insight check.
Well, I already know that they do. That's not the point for Galen right now.
In the moment you were confused, she is incredibly persuasive. There, you have a moment of doubt.
Well, then I'm glad we were able to save your life. And Galen's going to walk out.
It's not mind control. You still have your suspicions. Just to let you know, it's not like she went poof. You don't remember anything that happened before. She just, like how, I hate to use the term gaslighting, but when someone continuously tells you something that's not true and you start to question your own perception of reality, but when you're like, I know that's true. Yeah, that's exactly what it feels like, right?
Galen has no way of... Galen cannot think of a way out of this that doesn't end in guards and bad things happening.
Okay.
Ash is the same way.
Galen, can I get the manacles? If we're leaving, we're taking this man with us.
A house guest. I believe he should stay with us.
How many guards are there?
3. Sartan Gareth, come out here, please. And you hear a door open. And stop me at any point in time as I narrate this. You hear pitter-patters of feet in the other room. Thip, 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 thip. And coming around are two young children who kind of grab at their mom, and she puts her arms around them and goes, "Now, what we're doing?"
Like I said, Galen was leaving.
Okay, Gail.
I just look her in the eyes and say, "Look, we'll leave, but we're just trying to save some lives of people we dearly care about."
Don't care.
I'm sorry to hear that you're having such troubles.
I want to roll persuasion.
Interesting. I like it. Make the roll.
I'm going to use my advantage.
Do it!
Nice.
Oh, shit. You see her soften for a moment. And she looks down at her kids.
Any information you could provide, just we'll leave. We have no quarrel with you. We just any information you have.
I believe you're right about one thing. Too many questions is a bad thing, and our house guest there might lead to too many questions, so why doesn't he accompany you back to wherever you crawled out of? And Ursula goes, "What? What? No!"
We agree.
Okay, and Galen will walk back in and manacle him at that point.
We
And
thank
he's
you.
essentially helpless at 1 hit point to the 5 of you and them.
Thank you. We're out of your hair. We're leaving right now.
Galen, you get an advantage.
Hello.
All right.
Thank you so much.
So, smash cut to Shar. How far? So this gentleman goes outside. He goes to a nearby stable. He hops on a gorgeous-looking, like, shiny black horse with this, like, amazing saddle on it and these almost silver stirrups. The horse itself looks like it owns the world of horses. And he begins galloping away.
I mean, Char's going to keep following
For how long?
until they stop at wherever they're stopping.
So he will follow him for quite some time, actually. And so I'll give you that report back in a little bit.
I'm curious if he like talks to himself or anything like that, or
No.
Yeah. You never know. People do.
Yeah, sometimes people talk to himself. No, he just looks smug. And he's incredibly attractive. Like, in the old school Charisma 20 sort of attractive way. Right? Like, he like this kind of like flowing, like almost pagey blonde hair and this kind of rakish beard, and he's got like a little dueling scar, and yeah, he's
He doesn't
very
have any
like
bags or anything with him. Well, he wasn't carrying any bags or anything, right? Pouches.
I mean, he has pockets, and there are 2 saddlebags on his horse.
But didn't like put anything into them when
Nope.
getting on the horse.
Not that Shar saw. No.
Cool.
There was no obvious motion towards any secretive place, like a bag or anything like that, yeah. Have him make a perception check, I guess. Just to be 100% sure.
Yeah.
Shar knows that he did not secret anything. He did not put anything anywhere.
Cool.
Yeah. All right. And so our magnificent 4, with Erstal Floxen in tow, what are you doing?
I don't know if we should. Where should we take him?
To the guard.
We should interrogate him first.
We should talk to him first, I think.
Whoever you decide to do this, can you decide where he goes outside of my house?
Well, yeah, we were leaving.
Oh, okay, good.
They were outside.
Yeah.
with us.
Good.
Sewers.
All right, so you make your way out. Are you exiting via the sewers or via the street?
There was.
I think we should probably go back the way we came.
Yeah, let's go back the way we came.
Okay, so as you come out into the courtyard, can I get each of you to make me a perception test?
Didn't mean to have advantage.
Oh, you're fine. Don't worry about it.
It was the same.
Wilbur and Galen, as you come out, the wind is rustling, and it's fall, so you shh of the wind through the kind of deadening leaves. But you both, for very different reasons, recognize a sound in the background. This. Galen, you go, oh, it's the Griffin Guard, the Griffin detachment of the City Guard. And Wilbur goes, it's the Griffin detachment of the City Guard, because criminal and lawman. But yeah,
We
flying.
have to go now.
Yeah, flying around somewhere nearby, or at least 2 Griffin riders.
To the sewers quickly. Double time.
And having perceived it, you are able to, before being noticed, get back into the sewers, where Ike and your dear friend Quick are waiting for you. Wait, you're missing one.
She fell out a window.
She'll catch up later.
On
She okay, Kate?
purpose. She fell on purpose. It's okay. She's fine.
Okay,
Less
okay,
fell,
good.
more flew.
Good.
At least
Okay.
After.
I believe she is.
You have new one though. Hello, new one.
Yeah, we need to go quick. Quick,
Don't
can you?
talk to
He's
me.
not our
He's
friend.
Friend one.
It's not
Not
a
a
friend
friend.
one.
He looks a little shaken right now. What,
Don't worry.
What?
We'll protect you, buddy.
No.
We have
Ursel.
to go quick.
Okay, come. And he'll take you back over to the. It takes about 5 minutes to get there. The entrance to the underground entrance to the Heart of Thorns. The Heart of-
Ursel.
Sweet.
Say again.
I would like to blindfold Ursel before we start
Of
moving
course.
around now.
Yeah,
Of course,
I
of
don't
course.
want him to know where we're going and how we got
Yep.
there.
Blindfolded, you
And then-
take Ursel. Yes.
Would like Quick to take us like a circuitous route.
Okay. I don't know what that means.
It means
Don't
roundabout.
take us the direct. Don't take
We
us
want-
the direct way.
We want him
Take
to
a long way.
reach around your head to scratch your ass.
Long way. Quick, understand long way. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. And it actually takes you what is normally a 5-minute walk, takes you a 25 minutes. As you move through the sewers, no poop gets in anyone's mouth. It's fine.
Finally.
As you make your way back to the Heart of Gold's underground entrance, a rickety wooden ladder leading up to a wooden door in the ceiling above.
All right, so we're in the basement.
Yeah, you are at the entrance. I don't know if you want to bring him in or not. I'm not you.
What do you think? We should bring him
So
into the
we'll do
basement at
this.
least?
This is where we talk.
Down
Good
here?
with it.
In the sewer?
Yeah, I'm okay with it.
All right. Here's how this is going to go. We're going to ask you some questions,
Mm-hmm.
and you're going to answer the questions.
Mm-hmm.
Who is your daddy? What does he
Undo
do?
the gag. Wait, gag? There's no gag. There was
Oh, I thought you
blindfold.
gagged him too. You didn't gag him.
Sure, yeah, totally.
Oh, sure. Yes. All right, sure. Why not? So ungag. Leave blindfolded, actually.
Yeah, I like that.
Word box challenge.
Ah! We can pay you money. If you take me back to my people, I can pay you a lot of money. Trust me, whatever you're being paid to do this, I can probably double it.
So that means you're going to give us 2 stones of galore.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Hmm.
Where is it?
What do I got to do to get out of this alive?
I punch him.
Oh! Oh!
Wrong answer.
You-
Where's the
I
stone?
literally just asked what I got to do to get out of this alive.
Tell us where the stone is.
You got to answer the questions.
Answer the questions, you get out alive.
It was a perfectly valid question. Here's what you need to do to get out of here alive.
Oh!
I'm
You
pretty sure you
have
have
one.
your attention now.
Yes!
Help us
Where
find the stone. You tell
is-
us everything you know about the Stone of Galore.
The stone.
Look, okay, if I tell you that, I might get killed by my people. So, can I make a deal? And it's a benevolent deal, I hope, because you seem like good people who aren't about murdering people all the time. I hope, unlike my boss, who is all about murdering people all the time. If I tell you Can I hide somewhere safe under your protection?
You can certainly hide. I don't know if we're going to be able to protect you, as our job takes us far from our residence often.
Well, you're obviously some kind of criminal. You've got to hide out somewhere, right?
No, we live in the sewers.
Thought I recognized that smell.
No. You're not in much of a position to bargain here.
I'm just begging for my life, man.
Yeah, and all we're saying is you will have your life as long as you start answering the questions.
Under your protection?
Right now you are.
No, I mean, if I give you the information.
This is not a bargaining situation.
Can I talk to y'all here for a second?
We in a huddle?
Yeah, we're gonna just stay right where you are.
Inside.
Quick, make sure he
I
doesn't
can't
run away.
possibly move.
Damn right.
Quick, if he moves, bite him.
You got it.
Okay, so
I'll be.
he was terrified. That means he knows something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Give us
Very.
real information.
That's why I punched him in the nose.
yeah. We should do it again.
No, I'm not really a big fan of that. I don't like torturing prisoners.
But we're not torturing him.
I mean, I got a small hand. I'm only
Really?
This is how it goes on the dock ward.
That's how we always get
We're
interrogated. I've been interrogated plenty of times. By the
Snitches
guard,
get
too.
stitches.
We're not in
both
the dock
ways,
board. We're not in the dock
You-
board.
No, we're in the sewers.
which is essentially the dock ward.
Dockboard smells better. I'm going to be real honest about that.
Yeah, totally better.
A lot better.
Okay,
Business of
so-
torture. We're not in the business of intimidation.
No,
right.
intimidation's fine. Torture, I'm not a fan of that. But
Better ways. to get-
sidetrack.
Quick says punch.
Quick, no.
Oh, sorry.
You're supposed
Okay.
to be watching.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
How are you going to extract the information out of him without making a deal if we can't hit him?
If I can take a long rest,
he's more afraid.
if I get a good night's sleep, I can. He'll answer anything I ask him.
So what? We want to keep him hostage for a day and then figure it
Oh.
out?
You know what? If we can just take a short 30-minute sit down,
So we need to take a donut break, is what you're saying.
we take a donut break. I should be able to help out with this.
Okay, so I have a question. Do you all trust me?
To
Yes,
varying degrees. You used to be a guard.
I trust you.
Fair enough.
I got to be honest.
I understand that.
I'm from the dock ward.
Yes, we know. As you want to remind us.
What's your plan?
I would like to offer him protection.
How are you going to accomplish that?
I have friends.
That's true. We could get the information we need and then hand him over to the guard. He'd be protected.
No, he'd be killed.
Oh no, not.
I don't think
Not the
Galen's
guard.
talking about the guard.
No, he's not. No.
We get the answers we need, and the Zents will never find him.
Oh,
That sounds shady to me. I like it.
I trust you.
All right.
How does that assure that we're going to get the answers that we want? How do we know he's not going to be lying to us?
I can compel him.
We'll get the answers.
I can compel him. I just need to take a bacon donut break. Have us sit up a coffee. back and get the answers we need.
So we're
In the
agreed.
hour.
Yes.
Hey, how much longer are you guys gonna be over there? It kind of
It's
smells like
literally been like
shit
a-
down here.
As long as we damn well please.
We've decided that
Actually,
we're quite
you have good
famished.
timing.
Do we want to give him one too? They're really good donuts.
You really should.
No, don't give him a donut. Not until he tells us what he needs, and we need to
Right,
know.
yeah, that'll be part of the deal.
Yeah, we'll tempt him with the
We
smells.
Do we want him to
See?
taste them so that one day he's like, oh my God, I need to have this again? And then he
Wait,
brings
no,
his friends.
No,
and
no.
they buy it.
Absolutely do not let him taste it.
Yeah, then he'll know where he gets it from. Yeah. Like, we're the only place that's doing those donuts.
I was thinking of sales, but you're right.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh
That's
my
awesome.
God.
All right, so we're agreed.
That's a good idea, Asher.
Yes.
Maybe criminals aren't the demographic. I understand.
You have money, though.
Okay, your name's Ursel, right?
Yeah.
Ursel.
Yeah.
Tell me you've got a twin sister named Ursula, right?
No.
Motherfuck, that's a missed opportunity.
I'm sorry, my mom didn't have twins.
Well, you should be. Sorry, continue.
Okay. I'm willing to offer you protection. If you are entirely truthful with us.
Okay.
I have people that can keep you safe.
Okay.
So what do you got?
Okay. What do you want to know? It's a deal.
Everything about the storm.
I was chasing something I thought had it when it hit me with a fireball. And then that thing
What
went to the
kind of thing?
Growlhuns, which is where it was big metal person, like a nimble right.
Shit.
And it went to the Growlhuns, and we were all staying at the Growlhuns. But then they got really mad because we didn't have it, and then they locked me up and a couple of my other buddies. But I escaped. We killed a couple of the servants to try and prove a point, and then the guards kind of got testy, and then, well, you saw what happened. I am trying to get the stone from my boss in the Zeds.
Who's your boss?
And no, I can't actually say the name.
Why not?
I can't actually say it.
Like, you can't pronounce it? Like, physically? You're
I would
incapable?
imagine, were I not compelled to not be able to say it, I could pronounce it.
Can you
You
write
are
it?
being magically forced to not be able to say it.
Yes. But he doesn't have it. He really wants it. I
Do you
think
know
that
Dogwort
Nimble
slang?
Right. I know a little bit of Dogwort slang, yeah.
You want to say it Dockward slang?
I can't. He's not that dumb.
Mm. You can't write it down?
He would be giving you I if he could give you I right now.
It's a good thing, because I'd probably punch him.
No, but I can tell you this: we're looking for it. Well, I guess not me anymore, because after this, I'm probably going to be hunted. So hopefully, your people are really good at hiding. Because yeah, but definitely that Nimble Right has it, because either that or in Growlhund has it on his person right now. One of the two.
Tell me about what you know about the Growlhuns.
They have been bankrolling the Zentrum for a little while. That's why we were staying there originally. And then they got mad because they didn't like the deal anymore. And so they tried to lock us up. They did a pretty good job of it, actually, which is a bummer. Should probably talk to my former boss about that.
Do they control shadows?
I'm sorry, what?
They don't have any like weird spirits or anything there, right?
Not that I know of. Oh! The groundskeeper is weird. And his dogs are weird. You never see him at night. And they don't sleep anywhere. So maybe that's what you're talking about?
Hmm.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
I guess
That's
look
super
over
weird.
at- what's his name? Ike?
Yeah.
And it's like look over at Ike like, huh?
Oh god, so bright.
Oh no.
Yeah?
What do you know about this groundskeeper?
Oh, he's weird. He's like a ghost or something, and so are his dogs. But he's only a ghost at night. I'm not allowed to talk to him at night because they say he gets hungry.
What do you know about your former employers?
They're awful. They didn't start out awful, but over the last year or so, they got really awful. It's when they started hanging out with him. Points at Erstel. And he goes, ah!
So did they, I'm going to look back to Ursel. Did they come to you or did you go to them?
I mean, I was assigned. I didn't specifically come to them.
Do you know
I was
if
asked
they
to
went
partake
your
in the
boss,
business transactions. Probably.
or did your boss go to them?
Look, you're obviously from the same world I'm from.
Yeah.
Questions come down. They don't go up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he doesn't.
I don't
know
find myself in a lot of positions where I get to ask about the intent of my bosses.
that. He's literally in the shit.
I understand that, but I also know, having been in that world, that you're not blind.
No.
You
He's
see
now.
things, you hear things that you're not supposed to.
Sometimes, yes.
Those are the things I want to know.
All I know is that the Growlhuns have been giving a ton of money to bankroll the Zents in our war against the Xanathar Guild. And that money has increased over time until about 3 days ago.
What happened 3 days ago?
Isn't that when the fireball attack was?
Mm-hmm.
Feels like years ago.
So they...
At least a year. But
Boom, boom.
So, at least from my perspective, it's very clear that they have it presently. And they're looking to sever ties with the Xanathar Guild.
I think that's likely, although they have that nimble right.
That's their nimble right?
Yeah, that's their nimble right.
Oh,
Well,
that's new.
Then
he
I
came
have
into their
no-
possession about 2 months ago.
I have no doubt in my mind that they have it presently.
We gotta go back.
That's a guarantee. They won't be there.
If I may, I don't think they have it. I mean, they might, you can go ask, but I feel like were I them, and a bunch of me were trying to stab them for it, I would get it as far away from there as possible.
Perhaps
Nimble
with the
right.
nimble right that was running away. But we know what direction he was going.
Well, hopefully,
Direction.
I kind of whisper. I'll whisper back. Hopefully, Maury found him.
Right.
I was able to
Hopefully,
follow him.
hopefully we were able to determine his direction. Escape.
Man, we fucked this up, guys.
It was a foobar.
Yeah, we should have burned the house to the ground.
Yeah. I mean, I really wasn't worried about the guards, but I really don't want to.
I just didn't want to take the time for the guard to actually arrive because that would have made everything awful.
It would have been really bad. They were right.
I mean, she might have been lying about a
We
lot of
would never
things.
have gotten a chance to do anything.
That's right.
Maury, you're making your way back now. And as you get closer to the Heart of Gold, you notice a commotion outside the front door. There are 10 guards, maybe 12.
Oh, good. I'll put on my best persona. Am I mostly clean, not covered in blood or anything, right? 'Cause
You
I'd
are
stayed
mostly
away-
clean, not covered in blood. You're dirty.
Yeah, well, I was running around town.
There's a little blood on her face.
Hey, what can I do for you gentlemen this evening? But yeah,
I'll
as
brush
you get-
myself off.
make a perception test. They haven't noticed you yet. There's a man dressed in a long black coat,
Oh, God.
cane in his hand. He looks like he's giving orders to them. It's late in the evening, so the serving staff is away, and the place is closed. You see Inquisitor Glockter. Long before he sees you,
Does he see me, or can I
he does not see you yet. You
ditch
have an
into-
opportunity to react.
into the potion shop?
You can ditch into the potion shop.
That's what I'll do.
Book. It's closed, of course, but we'll
But
say
we're friends.
you lucked out and the door is unlocked.
I'll just shut it behind me.
Okay. Okay.
I'm assuming
And-
that not Tally. Fala is not down here.
No,
They're
follows
up-
very likely. Yeah, they are upstairs
That's fine.
having sleepy times.
Okay, cool. Then I'm just gonna stand on the inside and kind of try to listen, but
You're a little far away to hear what they're saying.
okay.
That was a good noise. I liked it.
Yeah, that was an ominous chord.
Okay, so smash cut back to our
The rest
team
of us.
in the sewers. Yes.
Shit.
All right. So, what's your favorite food?
I like fried eel.
Okay, I need to go
What's with this guy?
Yeah, I'm.
and meet with my friend.
That was too far.
That's it. Can I hit him now?
What? What's wrong with fried eel?
Nothing, I guess.
Quick, would you eat fried eel?
Yeah.
It's gross.
I mean, he does live down in the sewer.
If Quick would eat it, it's not meant for consumption. No offense, Quick. I love you.
But I like your donuts.
Damn
That's why
it.
you're friends with us.
Okay.
All right. So,
Okay. I need to go meet my friends and secure passage for you. Quick. Take him to your place.
Yep, I can do that.
all right.
All right,
I-
kid.
What do you mean his place?
Mute.
Says
His hideout.
Ursel.
Our hideout in the sewers.
Okay. Smart. Can I get unshackled or unblindfolded or something maybe?
No.
Not yet.
Here's the thing. You know what's going to happen if you run, and that's you don't get protection. And
Yeah.
so,
That would be
Galen
stupid for me to run. I get murdered.
Yep, Galen unshackles him and unblindfolds him.
Oh, I knew it. See, you smell it, but then you see it, and it's just in your mouth again, and then you
Right.
realize what it actually.
Yeah.
It gets in your mouth all the time.
Ugh.
Yeah. Don't.
I tried to
Okay.
warn you.
If you
Never
don't
get
clean
used
your
to
mouth.
it.
Nope. All right, let's go.
Hey, when you go up the sewer pipe, when you climb. Oh, never mind.
Nah,
Okay.
that's fine.
I was gonna tell him, but keep your mouth closed. But no.
Nah, let him keep it open.
And Quick leads him away.
Spoiled.
It helps if you breathe through your mouth.
Yeah, that's a
Okay.
good one. Yeah.
Oh.
I fist bump Wilbur.
That was pretty good. Okay, Ike. Well, welcome to your new place. It's not the sewers. It's up here.
Yeah, we were
It's a lot
lying.
nicer inside.
Okay.
I think you're gonna like it here.
Are you okay? You seem distraught.
There's a lot happening right now.
He needs a donut.
He does need a donut.
To the kitchen.
And as we open the door, be like, don't worry, there is a ghost, but you don't have to worry about the ghost.
I hate him.
Friendly ghost.
Who's going up first?
I'll go.
I guess Gale. Oh,
I don't care. Do you want to go?
sure.
Okay, Galen, as you open the hatch, make a perception check.
Ah, shit. Good thing my trap sucks.
Oh, good.
There's boots. You hear hobnailed boots walking around on the main floor.
Someone's inside.
A number of someones.
It's
6
a
or 7
fist-
someones.
Would I recognize them as, like, guard?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that. Am I wrong in thinking that's a bit of a stretch?
Yeah, I think that's a bit of
No, that's fine.
Yeah. I was thinking about that too. I'm
Almost
like, with
like
you, even with a high
uniform.
perception check,
Like that.
is a boot on a floor more or less distinctive if a guard is wearing it? No, I don't think so.
But
How
it's
far-
something heavy footfall.
Yeah,
How
there are
far-
a number of. Oh, go
How
ahead.
far
Maury.
away is the Heart of Gold from me at this time?
All right, let's get to Troll Skull Alley. Boink, boink.
Like in
So, you are here.
I mean distance wise for reasons.
Let's see. Boink. 60 feet, 50 feet from door to door. 50 feet.
I think that if I had, as I ducked in, I forgot. Kate forgot
Yes.
that Maury has a new cantrip message,
Oh yeah.
and she'd send it to Galen, saying "Inspector."
How do you know Galen's there?
I don't, but she'd try.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I don't know that he's there. I don't know if they're back yet, but
Okay.
she would try. It may not reach him, and she knows this,
Okay.
but I
That's
think
totally
she was
fair.
tempting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
It does.
How many words is message again? I can never remember.
25?
25, yeah. A tweet.
Okay. So I think she'd just send, it's Maury, Inspector is here, stay out of sight.
And you are close enough to receive that.
So I guess, like, going up the ladder and freezing.
Yeah. As
Probably
you
down.
poke your head, you hear the hobnail boots and you hear Maury in your ear.
Just tap, 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 tap. And just slowly close that. Inspector's upstairs.
Oh shit, that guy. He didn't even see Wilbur and I last time.
Gotta be somewhere else.
I would just go in the front door.
We'll smell like Dookie and we have Ike with us. I don't want to have Ike with us. He might know who that is.
To move. We need to move now.
And Maury, you know they're close enough. You know the message made its way there.
Oh, I do? Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, I can't do that back.
Go in the opposite direction of where.
You can send it back as part of the spell. You can send a message back to me that
Yeah.
only I hear.
Oh.
Mhm.
But, like, you still have to
Um.
say it out loud where you are.
He has to whisper it.
Yeah.
It was the same 25.
Mhm.
Yep.
In the sewer, where should we go from here? Find more.
Mert.
Mert, yeah.
Okay. I will I'll cast it again and say, take the lung ray, clean up, I'll try to distract them.
Will do. Need to swing by quick. Pick up package for Mert.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, we're going to Quick's place now. Move. We need to move quickly
I'm gonna
Why are we going to Quick's place?
Ike's with us.
because
Yeah,
the
okay.
inspector's-
and I'm gonna walk out of the potion shop as if I'd
Okay.
been visiting.
It is like
And,
3 o'clock in the morning.
yep, as if I'd been visiting.
Okay.
And
You know.
like adjusting my clothes as I get closer.
Maury.
With their high heels in her hand.
Yes.
There are 2 guards on the outside, and they go, halt!
Hello?
You're one of the proprietors of the Heart of Gold, right?
Yes.
You need to come with us for questioning.
Where?
Inside to the inspector.
That's fine. What are you doing here?
We've received information that you have murdered multiple house guards and guests at Growlhund Villa.
Okay. And I'll go in.
You'll go in with them.
Yeah, because just it's what she's gonna do.
Okay. And that's a great place to take a break
Ooh.
and do our first giveaway.
Yay!
Holy crap. That's balls. Ladies and gentlemen, we have for you, as your first thingy, a amazing t-shirt penned by our very own Than Rand. You humans of the internet have the opportunity to win that there amazing t-shirt.
Say it,
Have you
Asher.
seen that man?
We are going to set up the giveaway for 10 minutes. And when we come back, we will give away the Have You Seen That Man? That man right there, t-shirt. All you have to do is type !shirt in chat. And we'll be back after these shocking messages. Once I get a couple things set up. Transitioned.
Do it.
care about football. I like the Cleveland Browns, and we're never going to win anything. And we're back.
So they won the same amount in fewer appearances?
And we're back. And we're back. And look at that. No more football talk.
20 years after.
Yeah.
But, you know.
I love you.
Sorry,
Right.
your team.
So the first thing we're going to do is draw the winner of the Have You Seen This Man? That man right there. Ladies, gentle humans, deuterinos and people-rinos, all across the interwebs. We shall now draw the winner. Can I get a drum roll? Thank you! Kate, you win!
That's who actually wins the shirt.
What?
I don't wear t-shirts, so it's going to Thayan.
Oh,
That's perfect.
that's
I won my own
sweet.
shirt.
You won your own shirt. Yay. Yeah, the Browns are almost back to decency, but we're not here to talk about the Browns. We're here to talk about D&D, and congratulations to Kate/Than for winning their own t-shirt, because that's how we do on Welcome to the Party.
I could give it to somebody else.
Nah. Well, does somebody else want to do...
It's up to you. I'm not going to say yes or no.
Well, here's the thing. I feel like I'm looking at who entered, and it's either your brother or an old school member of WTTP. It's going to one of the family, no matter who it goes to. So I am perfectly okay having it go to Than. Done. Sold. In. Yeah. Dunsies. Okay. And Maury, you are taken inside the Heart of Gold, sitting at a table, one of the large center-round tables there in the main inn area. Is a face you remember from an unpleasant interaction about 3 days ago. It's Inquisitor Glockter. At his feet, next to him, is a black bag, like a doctor's bag. He has a large gentleman standing beside him, maybe a half-orc. It's hard to tell. His face is covered with a black mask. And he looks up at the guards, and then he looks at you. He looks at the bag. Sit.
Okay. And she'll sit.
3 days ago, 12 people were killed outside the Heart of Gold, and I believe you had nothing to do with it.
That is correct.
Today, 16 servants and guards perished at the Growlhund Villa, and Lord and Lady Growlhund swear it was you and the other proprietors of this establishment.
They are lying.
Tell me why.
Are they lying? I don't know. They obviously wish us harm.
Why would they even come to know who you are?
I don't know. Why don't you ask their, servant who did set the bomb?
Go on.
It's a Nimblewright. That's as far as...
I feel you are telling me single words, but there's no story behind it.
No,
I don't have the
it's an
context.
Nimblewright. We wanted to see what happened, of course. We tried to keep our noses out of trouble, but a Nimblewright was seen, which we told you.
What do the proprietors of an inn have to do sneaking into the manor of nobles of Waterdeep For which I could arrest you right now, and you would be found guilty and put in jail. For a number of years. Probably hard labor.
That is possible, I could be.
So tell me why.
We heard a commotion, and we were trying to help.
That doesn't make sense.
A number of the Zentrum were there. They are the ones who killed the guards and the servants. They were
It is a walled
accosting.
compound.
They were accosting Lord them. They were guests, I guess.
You were just happening by and
Yes.
busted in through the door that is not broken?
No, we didn't bust in through the door. We didn't want them to be aware we were there.
Why were you at Growlhund Villa?
We were looking for the Nimblewright.
Because it's through a fireball in...
Outside of our inn, yes.
You are not telling me everything. More people have died in the last week in this city, a city that is known for its safety, that is known for its security, than have died in the last few years. And innocent people, not padfoots, not thugs. They don't count. Servants.
Yes, and innocent people should
with
not
families.
die.
You have to tell me the truth, or I cannot leave here, except with you in chains.
I work with the Harpers.
Good for you.
That's why.
That's not an answer.
What do you want to know?
Why were you at Growlhund Villa?
We were looking for the Nimblewright.
Why?
On a mission for the Harpers.
What mission?
They're looking for a stone. They don't want it to fall into the wrong hands.
A stone?
Yes.
Go on.
The Stone of Galore.
What do you know of this object?
Not much. Supposedly it leads to some treasure of some sort and people are fighting over it and about to kill more people because of it.
See, the truth isn't too hard. What's your interest in it?
We don't want more people to die.
What do the Hoppers want to do with this stone?
Take it away from the people who would hurt others with it.
So they have no intent to go after the supposed treasure themselves?
I have no idea. I don't even know if it's real.
I believe you.
That's good.
What are you going to do next?
Clean up. I'm a little dirty. And go check in with my contact.
Are you going to continue pursuing the stone?
I will do what those above me tell me to do.
You
I
are
have
just
no other
an
choice.
agent with orders.
Yes, I have no
It
other
is-
choice.
It is not like the Hoppers to force people into any position they don't want to be in. You clearly have a...
It's not a force so much as a responsibility. My mother is very invested in me and what I do. And I don't want to make her look bad.
I'm forced to make a choice. You could either come with me, and I could bring you before the High Justices of Waterdeep. They are going to want answers, and we cannot arrest nobles for having their own servants killed when everyone there says you did it. Justice will have to happen, one way or the other. This is going to be political by morning.
I know that game.
So what do we do about it?
Do you have any suggestions besides taking me in front of the High Court?
They are going to require answers, and they are going to require answers quickly. Can't have 2 massacres in a week and not find justice. Do you have an answer for me?
We have the Growlhun's stable boy.
Interesting.
Did not like working for them. We offered him a job.
Are you saying that perhaps he let some thieves in during the night who have escaped? But
Yes. But we're not going to hurt him, are we?
Well, if he let people in who massacred a noble family's servants, then yes, he will be hurt.
It was the Zentarim.
Prove it.
How would you like me to do that? Do I have time?
It was more rhetorical. I don't think there's a way to prove it without getting a confession from the Growlhuns. So, you can either get a confession from the Growlhuns, or we can use your patsy.
Then get a confession from the Growlhuns. You have ways, don't you? Great Lord Growlhun from Lady Growlhun. He's a whining, cowering wimp.
I noticed when I was there. It was disappointing. It is frowned upon to use the talents I personally possess. And he brings up his bag, opens it, and he brings out a number of very sharp-looking, well-cared-for medical instruments on nobles.
So if it wasn't a noble, then everything would be fine.
Of course. It's always about the nobility.
It's always the way it has been, I guess.
So what do we do? You? The stable boy? Or?
I might know where the Nimblewright is. If we could find him, that gives us a third option.
The Nimblewright went mad, slaughtered the family. Their servants.
Sure.
It could be a thing. That could be. You don't have much time. If you are. I have no way to seek this thing out.
I do. Well, I will. I don't want anyone else to get hurt either.
Two of your party members.
Yes.
They are known to me.
Which ones?
The two halflings.
Yes.
They are in some trouble and they do not know it yet.
I think they know it. Well, one of them does.
Good. I can probably buy you 24 hours. After that, a regrettable decision will have to be made.
After that, I'll call in the big guns if I have to. But I'd prefer not to.
I will see you here. In chains or with someone in chains in 24 hours.
Fine.
Good.
I'll put my hand out.
He puts his hand out and he goes, I don't. I'm sorry.
Fair. So I'll nod and step back.
He gets up. His looks around at his guards, closes up his bag, puts the tools back in it. As he's walking out, he looks back and says, 24 hours. No more.
Yes, I know.
And he leaves. Cut to the Forlorn Four. Where you guys headed?
We're running to catch up with Quick, and then we're going to be heading to Mert's place.
All right, so it's easy enough to get to Quicks with Erstal, and then grab Erstal and make your way to Mertz at like 4 o'clock in the morning. You come up through the sewers about a block away, and as you come around the corner, you see the home, dark and quiet. Lights off except for the 2 gas-lit street lamps on the front.
Is there like a side servant's entrance?
There may be, but the way these larger manors are built, you would have to kind of go around into the back alley.
Okay. Well, in that case, it's going to be front door.
Okay. Are you just going to knock?
It would be a gentle knock to start.
With a gentle knock, there is no answer.
Slightly harder one.
Nope, nothing.
Trying to think if I remember where Mertz. Oh, you know what? Just take a step back and use Mage Hand and tap on a window.
Okay. After a moment, a light goes on in that window, and you see kind of the old manservant who was there the last time you guys were there. He kind of pokes his head out and goes... He opens the window as he pokes his head out and goes, "What?"
And, like, turns up his collar.
"Master is sleeping. It is 4 in the morning. What are you doing here?"
It's an emergency.
Fine. He's not well, so be gentle. And he closes the window. And about 3 minutes later, you see the light go on in the main parlor room. And about 3 minutes after that, in kind of one of those conical hats, like sleeping caps that kind of falls back behind, and in like a white overshirt, the manservant opens up the door and says, "Come in. Speak quietly.
Thank you.
Mert is not well." And he takes you into the sitting room, and sitting there looking wan, like some of the energy is drawn from his face. Like you saw him 3 days ago, and he looked full of life, but he looks as if he's been drained in some way. Like, he is physically less present than he was before.
I'm so sorry, I didn't know.
Yes. It came on quite suddenly. What can I do for you at this incredibly early hour of the morning?
I know I wouldn't be here if it wasn't absolutely dire. This... What's the guy's name again?
Erstal Floxen.
This is Erstal Floxen of the Zentarum.
He gives him a praising look.
Lately of Growlhund Villa and the stone.
Have you found the stone?
We know where it is. And
where?
There's a Nimblewright. And the Nimblewright has it.
And you know what the Nimblewright is?
Maury was after it.
So what do you need from me?
We need to get Erstal somewhere safe. Because he's being hunted now. Then will be very shortly. And Inspector Glockter is at our home.
That is concerning. You will stay here for now. And my people will see him somewhere safe.
Mori was planning to meet us here after delaying the inspector.
And just as you say that, there is a rap tap tapping on the door as Maury shows up. The manservant, we'll just call him Giles. I didn't give him a name, but he is now Giles. Stands up and goes, right. It's 4 o'clock in the morning, and he opens the door and he goes, your friends are inside,
Thank
Maury.
you. And I'm just gonna pat him on the cheek.
And you come in and you see the same thing. Mert does not look well.
I'm gonna rush over to Mert. What's wrong with you?
I don't know. A few other nobles have caught the same ailment, but no healer seems to know how to cure it.
Huh. Is there anything I can do? A mild healing to help you at this moment, or?
Roll back the clock 10 years.
I'm gonna reach out and touch him and lay on hands for 10 points. Just for
As you touch him to heal him, you make a divine connection when you lay on hands. You get a feeling for the spiritual health of a person. His spirit is wasting away. It's as if the healing magic does nothing, is literally siphoned away from him as it's placed upon him.
I'm sorry.
The best clerics are looking into it. I'm sure they will find an answer. But I thank you all for your concern.
Absolutely. Ori, how did it go with Mert? Or, Glockter, sorry.
We have 24 hours to defend the Nimblewright, or I'm going to be up in chains in front of the High Court.
Oh shit!
What?
What?
Oh no.
Oh, our lovely friends, the Growlhuns, blamed the entire evening on us.
Oh, son of a bitch! Those bastards.
Should have killed him when we had the chance.
So,
I don't know if that would have helped.
We knew when we left there that they weren't going to be on the level.
so we have 24 hours. I have a good place to start. I don't have an exact location, but I do hope that our equipment will help.
Yeah. We got the divining
Right,
rod.
the Nimblewright finder.
Yes. And if we get close enough, I can try to cast Locate Object and find it. But we should go. We have 24 hours. I would prefer not to go in front of the High Court.
I agree.
Yeah.
So I take it we're not gonna sleep then?
All-nighter, buddy.
All right, we're doing it Dock Ward style.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
We're going to the Dock Wards as well, so...
Oh, yeah.
Back in the day. Raise the roof.
Okay.
What of Ike? Would he be able to stay here as well, Mert?
Of course, you
you.
seem to collect people and mystical beings. I'm impressed by that. You may stay here until you
Quick
return.
sometime.
Hey, buddy. We're gonna leave you here with our friend for a night.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, it's almost morning.
All right? Yeah. Get some sleep.
Ike, be good and do what Giles tells you.
It's crazy.
Okay.
I mean,
I just...
who am I kidding? It's always this crazy, but it's never like you're gonna be crazy. It's just us. We're gonna be crazy.
Okay.
And Mert, Ike used to work for the Growlhuns. Maybe he'll know something helpful.
Fascinating. I will see if I can summon the strength to ask him some questions.
Get some rest.
Get
Please.
rest, please.
Get well,
I
Bert.
was when you showed up.
Sorry, buddy.
Well, yeah.
All right.
We got
Go.
a Nimblewright to find.
Don't get caught. Don't die. If you need help, might be able to send someone. Just send a message.
If you have anyone that could perhaps give us the benefits of a long rest without actually taking the long rest.
What do you mean by a long rest?
I really need to sleep this day off. It's been a rough one, and I don't feel as effective.
You do, from hanging out here for the last half an hour or so, get the benefits of a short rest.
Yay, hit dice.
Yay, hit dice!
Can I play a song for everyone?
You may play a song, perhaps a song of rest.
Yes, I was going to play a song of rest, so everyone gets an extra D6.
Hey-o.
Okay. Do hit dice one at a time, right? I don't have to declare.
No, you just do one at a time. You must declare the exact amount of hit points you are trying to get to, and then how many dice you want to try and roll to get there. Should you not make that goal, you don't get any of the hit dice back.
You die.
Yes, you lose as many hit points as you rolled on those dice.
Well, I'm going for 19, and it's not going to happen. Okay. I don't know. Maybe.
And everybody can just roll. Don't wait for turns because that takes fucking ever.
Alright, I'll just do hit dice here. It'll be faster. Oh, that's perfect.
Another 8.
So use one.
Nice. Okay.
Don't forget to add your D6.
Oh man, I love pizza.
Oh,
I'm gonna get pizza tomorrow. Sorry, I just saw chat. Hi, Gemma. Yeah, no, num nums.
Need some Hawaiian.
I haven't had pizza in like 3 months.
Oh, good. I'm almost
Hawaiian
back
pizza.
to.
Oh, I need it.
Get it in my mouth.
Put it in my mouth.
Absolutely on Team Pineapple.
Wow. All right, yeah, we'll go.
Same. Oh man, it's the best on pizza.
Hard same on Team Pineapple. Oh yeah.
Team pineapple.
Yeah,
Woot
yeah.
woot. This is a pineapple D&D game.
Maybe we should all just get pineapple pizza one night and eat it.
Conflictedly.
Be with it. Be in your conflict.
I don't begrudge anyone putting nasty combinations of food in their mouth. I just don't do it.
Okay. You're allowed to be wrong. Everybody's wrong. It's cool. Okay. So has everybody rolled their hit dice? Are we all hit it up? Are we short rested?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Sure wish I had more lay on hands points, but it's okay.
Sorry, boo boo. All right.
You need
After
more
you have-
healing?
No,
Okay.
He doesn't have any more.
I just can't lay on hands on anybody.
Okay, well, I have some
Got-
healing, so
5 points.
Okay.
That's good. I'm at full health though. So.
Morning comes as dawn breaks over the city of Waterdeep. And you head out to look for the Nimblewright. Newsbarkers can be heard in the distance with the morning's broadsheets. Massacred Gralhund Villa! Perpetrators on the run! Massacred Gralhund Villa! 14 dead! Today opens the Carnival of Zardar's Zord and the Sea Maidens Fair. Come enjoy the awesome stuff that happens at the fair. I don't know. I didn't write anything up for this one like I did the last one, but
Get your funnel cakes.
get your funnel cakes and fried eel baskets at that place. Yeah, see? Yeah. Essentially what you get from the news is that the fair opened today. Yeah, would you just hold on? Would you just hold on? The fair opened today. There's been a massacre. There is this neat new food coming out of the North Ward, called a doganut. It's spelled wrong. But you can find it at the Heart of Gold. And that due to concerns over the nature of Nimblewright interactions with their owners, the Nimblewright Fair, the Maker's Fair, has been postponed this year. And as this happens, there's a oi! Ugh, sorry. Hey, boss. And Shar shows up as he slams into your chest.
Uh-oh. I just thought of something.
What?
Fairs today. This is when shit was going down with the Zentarum and the other gangs.
That's a problem.
Yeah, there's gonna be more
Let's go find the show.
bloodshed. Yeah, let's do
Hey,
that.
boss. Boss.
What'd you find?
Well, that guy went down to the dock ward, and then he went down to the docks, and then there are these 3 big ships down there. I tried to get on the ships and follow him, but I couldn't. It was weird. I got all confused. Like, turned around. Every time I tried to go to the ship, I found myself going in another direction.
Wait, 3 big ships? Like where the carnival thing's happening?
Yeah, I think they're the carnival, like the ships from the Sea Maidens Fair. But I couldn't, like, get on them to follow that guy. He went, definitely, I think, went on the ship. Gets a little fuzzy the closer you get.
Are the ships still there?
Yes.
That's where the fairs are happening.
Yeah, so the fair is like, so there's like the boats, right? And then there's a big open space on the ground, the dock, and that's where the fair is. The boats are not the fair. The boats just hold all the crap, like carnival.
We're familiar with crap as a terrain.
Lady Gemma, thank you for the 1,500 bits, and I get a free crit. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah, and you get a free advantage roll there, Mr. Wilbur.
Yeet.
Yeet!
Gonna need it when he cuts that face off with that plastic knife.
Right?
He's been whipping it around in space for a while now. I'm waiting for him to like.
All right. So that is the news of the day, and Shara had followed him. I'm starting to lose my voice as well, weirdly. Shara had followed the well-dressed men to the 3 boats that comprise the Sea Maidens Fair baggage train through the actual fair itself, which is set up on dry land, onto the docks, onto the boats, but was unable to get actually on the boats because every time he tried, got a little confused.
Interesting. Okay.
This is a start.
Well,
Well, we can start there.
We
Let's
have,
go
we
fuck
have
some shit
a
up.
point of start. Yeah, let's go.
wait, are we going to
maybe
where
walk-
you've had the nimble right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
where we should be heading.
Okay,
It's in
Yeah.
the dock ward.
Well, it's a pretty big
let's
ward.
go.
No, I know.
Okay.
Dogs.
So I need some
want
intent
that.
here. I gave you 2 disparate pieces of information. One is that the Nimble Right is somewhere in the dock ward, and one is that Shar followed a gentleman who was not the Nimble Right onto his boat, but was unable to get onto the boat in the dock ward.
I
Are
think
you going for the boats or the Nimble Right?
we're gonna go for the nimble right, and I take it to
Nimble
the last place I was.
Okay.
Start from there.
So
With our nimble right detector.
Nimble Right detector, same now.
The number right, 3,000.
So what I would like you to do is a skill challenge.
Yay.
Do you not like
I
skill
love-
challenges?
I love them. It was a joke. I love
Oh,
them.
okay. Are you not amused? I would like each of you to pick one skill. That, with the assistance of the Nimble Right detector and the knowledge of Mori, what are you doing to help search the entire dock ward for this Nimble Right?
I think Galen would use persuasion to like talk to people, cajole, and be like, yeah, we're out here hunting for some stupid nobles. Lost nimble right.
Okay, don't roll it yet.
Okay. Or maybe deception would be better.
It's up to
Either
you.
way.
Which one do you want to use?
Deception.
Okay, deception it is. Who's next?
I'll go.
What's up?
Levlin, if possible, would like to use his stealth to help the rest of the party maneuver away from guards and just basically people are out looking for us at this point in time. So just helping maneuver around the crowds to kind of like, keep us out of sight of, if I see somebody that might be like scouring the crowds, that kind of thing.
Yeah. Yep. Interesting. Okay, so who's next?
Ash is going to go with persuasion.
Okay.
Going to talk to people in a friendly manner.
Okay.
Just try to get any information we could about who's seen what and where.
Absolutely. So I still got a Wilbur and a Maury.
Wilbur will be using. Let's go with perception to keep an eye out for anyone that looks suspicious or looks to have noticed us.
Okay. And then Maury.
That's hard because I'm like going off of intelligence. So, I'm gonna do Arcana to see if I can get a sense for where it might have gone.
Interesting. I like it. Now, because you have the nimble right detector, 2 of you, and you can choose amongst yourself, will get advantage on this test.
I say we give Maury advantage.
Okay.
I think we should give Maury and Levlin advantage, and then the other 3 should use our advantages that we got for various reasons.
Oh yeah.
Nope.
Oh
I think that's a great
yeah,
idea.
There you go. All right.
that's beautiful.
So everyone's going to roll with advantage. I love it. Sweet.
I love it.
So, Asher, make me your persuasion roll.
Yeah, baby.
Nice.
Nice. Wilbur, make me your perception roll. Galen, make me your deception roll.
Oof. Really?
Levelin, make me your stealth roll.
Oh, okay, yeah, I can do that. There is it, baby. Come on. Papa needs a new pair of shoes, yeah.
And then Maury, make me your arcana roll.
Yes.
Oh, whew.
Oh.
So, Asher, you, using your natural charm, begin to ask around. Have you seen this man?
Catchphrase.
Yeah, baby.
Catchphrase. To folk around the dock ward. At first, are a little put off, but you just have this natural swagger about you, and you start getting some information about a strange, very thin person dressed in rags that had kind of an odd gait to them, which sounds to you like the same sort of thing that the nimble right had. However, as you guys begin to look, you kind of lose the track. Wilbur, you know the dock ward so well that you essentially you get to a point where you're at essentially analysis paralysis, right? You're like, well, I understand what you're saying, but it could be this way, but there's a couple of little hidey holes over here, and so it kind of, things get a little jumbled for a minute. It takes you guys a little bit longer, and Galen starts trying to tell people that you're looking for this strange guy, and no one really believes him because he smells like a cop. And you're in the dock ward where there's, a lot of coppy, not loviness happening. But Levlin, looking around a corner, pokes into an alleyway where he uses his ability to understand how things hide to see what he believes is an almost human-like creation hiding at the end of an alleyway. And Maury is able to confirm, both through the use of the nimble right detector and through her own honed arcane senses, that deep at the back of this alleyway, underneath just a pile of trash, is a nimble right.
Hey, Maury, I think there's something going on down here. It looks a little suspicious to me.
It is. It's under the trash. She's whispering. It's under the trash up there.
Oh, then,
Do you
all right.
think you could sneak up and...
Yeah.
Is the rest of the group kind of around us?
Yeah, you were all together.
Yeah, we're together. Okay.
Yeah, I can try to sneak up there a little bit.
Is this alley just blocked off at the end, or?
Yeah, it is a one-way alley. It is like a dead-end alley with just a pile of like boxes and trash at the end of it, and you barely between the two of you are able to kind of like hone in on the fact that there's something hiding. And then the nimble right detector starts spinning very, very quickly as you
Pretty
get
good at
closer.
climbing. We could stake out the buildings on either side so it doesn't run away that way because we know it's good at it.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Should probably try to track this thing somehow. It's not gonna work. All right. Yeah. So, what do you guys want me to sneak up on it?
Can
And then what?
anybody- Then we surround it. We need to surround it and stop it.
Alrighty.
I'll sneak up. Get really close to it.
Make a stealth check.
12.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, I would like to use one of my new feats.
Would you like to use luck?
I would like to use Lucky.
Yeah.
We will call the 22 your luck roll
That is fine by me.
because
Nice.
that's very good. And you get up,
Forgot about
and
that.
it is the thing is not moving.
I'll kind of look back at the group.
I'll move up.
Mm-hmm.
I'll kind of what I would like to do, if possible, since I'm really close to it, I would like to ready an action if it tries to leap out to try to grapple it.
I love this. I love
Because that's
that.
exactly what Levelin would do. He would go for a ride.
I will approach with my hand on the hilt of my rapier. I'm gonna look at the party. I'm gonna move this trash.
As you begin to move the trash away, you see a golden form that was probably once human in shape. Parts of it are still moving. It appears they were too weak to actually move the trash over top of it. It's got kind of this... It's interesting. Its clothes are actually, like, formed onto it, and it's got, like, this red vest, and what looks like, you know, that, like, crested conquistador's helm with a point that kind of comes up like this, and he's got this kind of long, pointed goatee that comes out, and this mustache. Its body is in 4 pieces. And it is slowly but surely, it seems, dying, for lack of a better term.
Come on, grab the parts. We have to go.
We need to get it back to Nim.
Yep, Nim, right now.
Is this the right one? Nori, is this it?
Does it look like the picture I drew?
Yes.
Did I see that nimble right, or is Maury the only one that saw it? I wasn't, because Thanran
I
was
think you saw it as well. Yeah,
keen mind. Is it the same one?
it is.
Perfect.
Nice.
God, I love that feat. All right.
I want to search the area while they're picking them up to see if I can find any traces of if there was a fight or a scuffle of some sorts, and if there's any sign of the Stone of Galore.
I want to help you do that.
Make an investigation check with advantage, Loveland.
All right. 16.
There was a fight here. This thing apparently was attempting to defend itself from something. Whatever that thing was, at first it was in the trash, and you didn't notice it because it was just a crumpled piece of paper. But there is a roughly hand-drawn map It appears to be of the trade ward. And there is an X over one of the blocks. And it says Fenris Stormcastle.
Guys, you need to look at this. Fenris Stormcastle? What's that?
Ring any bells?
Who grew up in the trade ward? Was that Galen?
Yeah, I did.
Galen, make a straight intelligence check.
This is the trade ward.
Nope, sorry.
No, it doesn't ring a bell.
No.
You don't know everyone who lives, obviously, in the trade ward. And this name specifically doesn't ring a bell to you. It's in a small alley. There's a number of shops in that area. Where the map is pointing you towards.
Where is the holy? What was it called?
Why are we taking it back to the temple?
Yeah, that's what
we need to figure out.
Like, why?
So, I don't know, maybe
What was the other Nimblewright's name? Do you guys remember?
Nim.
Because Nim can probably get it to.
If Nim can
figure
put it
out
back
what he
together,
knows.
and maybe get some information from it.
we can rebuild it. We
That
have
can
the
be
technology.
testimony.
I was given the choice of us or this.
I like this. And if it's not in one piece, that's not going to fly.
Fair.
Yeah.
Let's
So we
go.
need to get there before it dies. Yeah, like all ass.
So where's the temple?
There.
To the city map.
Other side.
What ward?
Literally across the city.
Yeah, you all are. Let me get to the city map. Y'all are currently. Hang on, and I will put your token where you are. Douche. All the way down here.
Oh,
Oh, man.
And the temple is.
And where is the temple?
And the temple.
Wait,
Ooh, my
wait,
voice
wait.
is really starting to go. And the
We live in
temple
North
Oh
Ward.
Jesus! It's up here.
is all the way over there in the sea ward.
Is there a conveyance we can grab?
You
We
can take a
hire
dray.
carriage.
Yeah, you could take a dray, or you could hire a carriage.
Shit.
hiring a
Guys,
carriage
the-
over
the
on the south
fastest
would
one.
be the fastest.
Well, here's the thing. We're pretty close to the trade ward.
I think it would be faster to pop over to the southern ward because we're going to get a carriage a lot faster there than we are the dock ward, right?
Yes.
All right.
Let's get over there. I mean, it's only a couple streets away.
Okay.
Or whatever it is, we got the money, so let's just.
So that's what we're going to do. We're going to.
That little pink dot is where the map is.
No, I just thought that building looked like a penis when I drew the little pink dot on top of it.
He's like, and if I can draw that.
Yeah. I was like being all serious and shit, and he's drawing dicks. on
Sorry,
his
I needed the comedy moment. I did. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. This comedy break brought to you by my phallic sense of humor.
All right, penises.
And by
Bye.
Bellatrix.
Penises.
Phoenix.
Making babies for.
Hi, Bella. Hello.
Okay, so you all make your way into the south ward where there is lots and lots. It is starting to get later in the morning at this point. It took you about 3 hours to actually find it, so it's getting on to about 11 o'clock in the morning. And it is now a bustling day along the high road here in Waterdeep. It is a cold breeze running through off the sea, and you can smell the sea air. There's a few gray clouds in that very fall sort of style up in the sky, but it is otherwise a blue sky day, as you are able to, with this strange pile on the back of... Who's the biggest person?
I would say me. I'm. Well, I mean, am I or?
Here's my deal, right? This is a... Sorry.
He's telling me
You
he's
were
strapped on his back like C-3PO.
That's
Yeah,
where I
like-
was
like
going.
Chewbacca.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like Chewbacca with C-3PO on your back.
Yeah.
As you guys catch one of these large glass-covered streetcars, for lack of a better term, that are carried by 4 horses in parallel. and it takes you up the street. You can feel it's weird. You can kind of feel it twitching on your back as you move up the street, and it's definitely getting slower and slower and slower as it does. And I'm just going to make a little percentile roll here, because sometimes you have to rely on luck. Opal or Tiger's Eye?
Tiger's Eye.
Okay. By the time you make it to the House of Inspired Hands, it still has just the slightest spark of life.
How much did that cost us, just so I know?
Literally everything. Oh, no. Like 3 silver a person.
Can I?
Yes?
I was going to ask if I could pay extra for more speed. Is that even possible?
No,
Like,
and it makes stops.
dragon.
It's actually incredibly infuriating because it's essentially a bus, and there are like 40 people on it.
So this is
It
like an
stops.
action montage of us just like at every stop, just like tapping our fingers, like.
Yep.
Yeah. But it is by far, unless you had rented an actual carriage, it is
I thought
by
that's what we were
far.
doing.
Yeah,
I thought
wanted
you
to
said
take
you
the
wanted to
very
take
Yeah, I
a
thought that's what we were doing
dray.
too.
the
Oh, my bad. I
fastest
thought you said you were
tires.
taking the dray. Okay.
No, we can
then if you
afford a
take-
carriage.
Yeah,
Okay.
we've got money.
You can. That is 10 gold.
That's fine.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Can I pay this guy to go faster?
You may.
I'm gonna pay him 10 extra gold to get the.
I'll just
go
pull.
there.
I'll just pull it out of our party fund. We've got enough.
Cool.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Well,
Okay,
I'm gonna say
and-
I gave the 10
Oh, okay.
without even consulting. I'm just like, we got it
Okay.
now.
And then, indeed, you make it up there in time. The House of Inspired Hands, normally today would be a day of high celebration. But it's quiet here. As the carriage drops you off, you don't see any traffic coming in and out. The steps leading up to this bronze-looking cathedral building with those large cogs high up on the thing, and the tower where you know Nim lives. Seems... It's not deserted. There's probably people inside, but it seems almost lifeless compared to the last time you were here.
Did I go in the last time? I don't even remember because I didn't play that episode, so I have no idea.
Yeah.
No, you stayed
I
outside.
didn't,
Okay.
I was outside. Yeah, I was watching.
With you. I was outside with
I don't
you?
know. I don't think you were there.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
I think you were doing something else. Maybe you were doing something with Mert.
I think you were doing something with Mert.
Sure, sounds good.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So, I'm taking C-3PO in.
Yeah, and Galen is having Char fly up to that window and like start tapping on it,
Yeah.
like Nim's
Okay.
window.
I'm not wasting any time.
As you come in, one thing at a time, as you guys come in, there are a number of people in the robes of Gond, which are those white robes with the gold filigree. And they've got various sorts of either artisan's tools or cogs or things like that as symbolism. Lying in state at the head of the church is a face you recognize. It's the head priestess who, when you were here last, had taken you up to meet Nim.
She.
That's the high priestess. That's who we were working with. This is not good.
Do you guys see your contact here?
Tower, I guess go and approach like a priest.
They all seem to be in prayer. They're just kind of either kneeling or looking at some of the different pieces or taking their time passing by. The high
I was going to
priestess.
say, I can distract them if you want to just go find our contact.
I don't think we want to deceive these people, do we?
You won't have to. Just...
I think we should just tell him we need to see Nim right away.
And we just go see Nim.
As you were all talking, one of them does, of course, notice you come in and comes up to you. I'm sorry, we're closed for private observances today. You'll have to come back another time.
I understand. I'm so sorry for the loss of the High Priestess. We
Yes,
had
she'd been with
met
us for
before.
200 years.
What happened?
She took ill very suddenly and wasted away within 6 days.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah.
That's the sick thing our friend
I hate to
has.
trouble you on this terrible day, but it is an urgent matter of life and death that we see Nim.
The Nimblewright who lives in the tower.
Yes.
What business do you have with him?
The High Priestess, we were assisting the High Priestess. To
In what
prevent a-
way? What possible business do you have that couldn't wait another 2 days for this to be?
It was a matter of secret importance, and people may die.
Well, she is dead, and her secret should not die with her. We are the Temple of God. We are a place where wisdom and intelligence are shared. It would be anathema to her to leave her secrets to die with her.
Well,
You tell me,
we will
and
share
I will
them.
let you up there.
We will-
Absolutely.
Come
what-
with us. Come with us to Nim.
This is incredibly
Please.
irregular.
Please,
There's
maybe
a lot
explain.
of irregular things happening.
Somebody make a persuasion check.
Who wants to do it? Okay.
Fuck. Well, I mean, I would say, wouldn't we all be helping each other here? Like,
Yeah, you can have advantage on that because
Oh,
you're all
yeah,
helping.
okay.
Yeah.
I
That's
was thinking,
totally
like,
yeah.
oh my god.
I'll allow that. Yeah, for
Oh,
sure,
no.
for real. Yeah. No, I'm in it. I'm in it too. I get you. I'm there with you, 100%. And you get fine. Let's go up and have done with this. I want you out of here as soon as we can. And he takes you up into the tower. As you do, Char's knocking on the window up there. And you can't actually see through his eyes, but
Yes, you can. Now.
oh, can you? But you have
Yes.
to turn off, don't you?
It doesn't say that.
For familiar? Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does.
For Voice of the Chain Master.
No, this is a special thing.
Oh, this is a
Yeah.
warlock thing. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Let me pop that right there.
You can
Oh,
communicate
that's awesome.
telepathically with and proceed as long as you are on the same plane. While perceiving through your familiar senses, you can also speak through your familiar in your own voice. Okay, there you go. Ta-da! All right.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
that's pretty
awesome.
great.
That's
That's better
really
than
cool.
regular familiar.
Oh, so good.
Yeah, Nim's up there just tinkering. Door open. Window opens.
And in Galen's voice, Nim, we found the Nimblewright you made. We're bringing it up now. Please, it's badly damaged. We need you to save it.
And he turns around and he goes back to tinkering. You guys make your way up. The door is unlocked, and Nim turns around as you enter.
Like I said, just
Here's the stuff.
And he begins to take the pieces out and very slowly put them together. And he has an almost emotionless face, right? It doesn't move, but he has these. You know, like when someone hangs their head when they're real sad, and there's kind of this slump to the shoulders. He looks upset.
Nim, I haven't met you. I'm Maury. Would you like some help? Okay.
And he begins to start sorting the pieces out. As he does, it's interesting. The other project he's working on, you see the face and a part of the torso. And the face itself is, the hair is this almost white gold gray hair that's coming down. That reminds you of something, but it's only when you look at the face that you realize what it reminds you of. He's making the High Priestess.
Yep.
over about the next hour, he's able to put the construct back together, and he signs to the priest who brought you up with him. And the priest says he doesn't know if it's going to be able to communicate, but it's operative when you need it to be.
You said it might not be able to communicate. Is Nim able to recover memories or anything like that? I mean,
I can ask. And there's some signing that goes back and forth, and he says how do you recover a memory? Is what he keeps asking me. How do you recover ephemeral things? I don't understand. He seems confused by the question. As if, I don't know. Mr. Pikey. I almost said it right. Thank you for the follow.
how to explain that?
Is there a way to know what they knew?
Some signing goes back and forth again. And he goes, he thinks there might be, but it would require a trade.
Of what?
He would have to, if I understand this right, Nim's advanced. Nim's complicated. But if I understand this correctly, what he's telling me is he would have to switch himself?
No.
Would he retain himself, or would he lose him?
Is it safe for him to do that?
What about with the other one?
No.
We can't ask them to do that.
No.
Why not? We need this. We need this to happen.
This is a living being. No.
He asks why you need it.
Clear our
because
names.
Straight up tell him.
this is the nimble right.
Can I talk to you all for a minute, please?
Oh, okay.
Over there?
Okay, fine. Just
Excuse us just a moment.
As you move away, he begins working on the High Priestess again.
Glockter believes us. He's looking for someone to take the fall. I don't think the Nimblewright needs to come back with memories.
Yeah, well, we also need to know where the hell he took the stone.
He didn't-
Maybe the map is it, but I mean that's just another clue.
We can't let any other innocent beings be hurt. So what you're saying is he's going to switch with him, and then we're just going to turn him over to Glockter, and then Nim is the one who's going to take the fall for us.
No.
But
I don't think that's
but-
what we're saying.
But that's what will happen.
If
Our out is this Nimblewright.
well,
wait. Nim is saying that it would have to be a switch.
did he say it was permanent?
So does that mean
What he said was to recover the memories of the Nimblewright, he'd have to switch. Essentially, there would need to be a working brain to switch into.
What are the consequences of this for Nim?
Are you asking Nim?
Question. I'm asking.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm like, what are the consequences of doing this? Do we lose Nim?
Nim replies, "It is very likely."
Okay, let's not do that then.
I just wonder because Glockter is not an idiot. If we
Glockter
bring the
believes us.
Nimblewright, that can't talk or tell him anything.
I think he's just looking for someone to take the fall, right?
Yes,
Maury?
he's looking for someone to take the fall.
A
Put
pile of.
trust in him.
A pile of metal is better than us.
I agree.
I don't think it's good enough.
We just have to hope that.
Well, we can try, and if it's not, then we deal with it. But this is what I made a deal with him.
But taking the fall isn't justice. It doesn't get us any closer to the stone. It doesn't punish the people that actually killed everyone.
Of course it doesn't, but it gets us still in the field fighting what we need to fight.
Yeah,
Because if we do,
Maury's right. If we take the fall for something we didn't do, we're not going to be able to
What
solve
good
this.
does that do anyway?
we're going to go to prison for years.
Yes, and
And
then my
probably
sister's
hard
gonna
labor.
disappear, and there's
Yeah.
Perhaps with this, perhaps there's even a way that we might be able to gain an ally in Glockter.
I think we may.
And if we gain an ally in Glockter, that will make a big difference.
I understand the theory behind it. I just don't think it's going to play out that way.
I don't either, but we have to hope.
I don't think you can bring a pile of metal to somebody and say, this is the guy that did it. You could literally find something like this anywhere.
well, it's not that it communicated anyways to begin with. Is it my understanding that it's no longer going to be functional? Period.
Yes.
It will have limited functionality.
Well, hey, let's give it some limited functionality. At least this thing's moving around.
The idea is that it went mad and killed the people. I don't think it needs to communicate to take the fall for that.
Would anyone else have seen this nimble right there, or is it?
Or we can tell Glockter when we found it, it tried to fight us, and we're the ones that destroyed it.
I don't think we want to try and lie
We
to
don't have to do
Glockter.
that. I wouldn't
Don't
lie to
lie.
him. He's too good.
Here's what. Y'all look around where we're standing right now. We tell them about this, the nimble right, and they pin it on the nimble right. What's that going to do to Nim?
Well,
What are
I
they
don't
gonna
think
do
we
to
should
Nim?
ever mention Nim.
I would never mention Nim.
I don't
It's not
think.
going to come up,
Nope.
really.
Nope.
Not from us.
This was the
I mean, there's a number of nimble rights around the city. This is
Yeah.
not the only nimble right.
this is the Growlhun's Nimblewright. It was their property.
I don't believe that Glockter isn't going to do enough due diligence to find out exactly how this happened, whether through us or through his creepy ways.
Hopefully he
knows.
does. Hopefully
Right.
he does, because
He
then he's going to
knows
be able
how
to
it
pin it on the Grohans.
He knows what happened. I told him. We just can't prove it. This gets us a way out of trouble and gives us a chance to prove more.
I just think I feel like we're
So
putting a lot of
Glockter
faith
knows-
in a guy that's been a known hard ass.
So
Yeah.
he knows everything.
Well, he knows we were there.
This creates an alibi in which no one else can verify. This
But
is meaningless.
It's
This is
Glockter.
His word alone.
Asher? Not Asher. Galen? The inspector's word alone?
Oh, without question.
Yeah. That was the impression I got.
Well,
No, if
at
he's
least we
giving
can
us-
try. And worst case
That's-
scenario, we still have time. We give him what we have. If it doesn't work, then we might have to come back.
We could give him what we have and then go to the dock.
Where are we meeting him?
Because if
We're meeting him at our tavern.
if we at
tonight.
least give him the nimble right, then that perhaps ends our 24-hour agreement with him,
Mhm.
and that buys us time to go back to the dock and try to find the other man,
Oh, I
Or
mean,
rather
the
where this
trade-
map
the trade
leads
war?
us.
or
Yeah.
or investigate the map. You're right.
Yeah.
Contacting Glockter, giving him this, being as honest as we possibly can without bringing other people into it.
I can talk to him.
Hey, Asher,
Yep.
I think you should take a look at this map.
Yeah. I look at the map.
Smart.
I
In case,
enter the
just in case we
matrix.
have to give up this map.
I plug into the matrix and I know kung fu.
Yeah.
Nice.
I know Kung Fu.
I love it.
All right. Should we go find the inspector then?
How about we send
Have you
him?
seen this map?
That's hilarious.
Oh yes.
How about we go home and we invite the inspector to join us there?
Yeah.
There should still be guards at our place, right?
Yes.
Yeah, they'll get word to him. Let's get back.
Okay.
And then we
Yeah.
can continue what we're doing.
I just want to state, for the
Yeah.
record,
Have you all seen this map?
choosing to trust a member of the guard in a situation where we are technically 100% in the wrong is not a good play, and that is my stance, but let's do it anyway.
I have a plan B.
I don't think we're 100% in the wrong. The only people we killed were bad guys.
Wilbur's.
That's open to
Wilbur's
interpretation.
We
Wilbur?
broke in,
If he decides,
killed people. We're putting it up to him, and that's a choice that we are
Save
making.
the stable boy.
Wilbur, I
Gotta do a
have
good
a
job.
plan B.
Worried that he will take the stable boy.
Right, Levlin?
what plan B?
It's just someone I can call in if I
Oh,
need
yeah.
Material components, thank you for the raid.
Woohoo.
Hey!
Love you.
Yeah. Maury's got an ace
Hey,
up her sleeve.
friendo!
You are the bestest. Love you too, materials. And all of your I love all of your components. Every single one of them.
I don't want to bring it out, but if I have to, I will. We'll be fine. You're
Yeah.
welcome.
Good
Tell
timing.
that to my dates all the time.
I don't want to whip it out, but
But I
will
will if I
have
have to.
Okay.
That's how
so
we
you
do
wanna
it
head-
in the dock ward.
Now we do it in the top.
That's how we do it in the drop board. Yeah. Well, what? Decide. You all make it back, unless there's anything else that you want to do with the House of Inspired Hands. You and essentially the way this works is the nimble right kind of has to be pushed to motivate. Like you kind of have to like have your hand on it to keep it moving
Have to,
and
like,
kind
twist
of
the key in the back and
direct
wind
it as it's going. It doesn't seem to have any sort of internal motivator at this point.
Choice got a bad
Uncle Owen, this one has a bad motivator.
I need to go to Tashi Station to get some power.
Gonna go to Tashi.
Hey, what are you trying to push on us?
I don't like you, my friend here. He doesn't like you either.
The wanted men. We're gonna quote Star Wars all night. Let's
Oh, yeah, we're just gonna. Okay, anyways, we make it
Hot shot
back
first.
to the Heart of Gold in Troll Skull Alley, where you call for Inquisitor Glockter to come meet you. And about 2 hours later, he does.
Okay, I'm gonna tell them to let me do the
At 24 hours and 10 minutes.
please.
And he's. You want to ask what now?
I want
Oh,
to
you don't
ask
want me and
them
Wilbur
to
to
let
talk?
me do
What?
the
Stop!
talking.
Maury, what?
Please let me do the talking, Wilbur. Please.
She's already talked to him once. She got us this far.
I don't talk to cops.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you.
Please do not.
Oh, thank you.
You're not a cop.
I know.
All right.
Wait a minute.
A few maple bacon donuts and a couple of coffees later, as none of you have slept, and you're really starting to feel it at this point. Inquisitor Glockter comes in, and he's got 2 assistants with him, and he's got the cane, and he comes walking in with that bit of a limp that he has. And, well,
We found the nimble right. It's a little broken, and I'll just kind of push it.
this is a nimble right from Growlhunt Villa.
Yes. As you can see, it's not functioning properly.
What am I supposed to tell the authorities about its lack of proper functioning?
That it fell off a roof in its escape.
We had a deal, and I shall keep to it. I will do my best to deflect investigations coming your way.
Thank you.
I will take this creation. It has gone rogue. It murdered 14 people within Gralhund Villa. There will be repercussions for the House of Inspired Hands. But
How much?
it's not up to me. I merely seek the truth.
This was stolen from the House of Inspired Hands 2 months ago.
I am sure it was. Someone is going to get hurt in this.
And I think it should be the Gralhunds. They're the one who stole it
It
and
is
brought it into
unlikely
their home.
to be the Groundhogs. And you know that as well as I do.
Well,
It is
The High
likely the
Priest
Temple
is-
of Gond will have some sort of sanction upon it. Possibly. My guess is that they will remove any constructs from the building and bar the creation of them for the next few years. It will hurt the economy a bit, but given the grotesque nature of the violence at Gralhund Villa, it is a small price to pay for justice.
and what will happen to the constructs?
Very likely they will be destroyed. I am not the justice of the peace, but
Okay, thank you.
of course. Thank you. You are efficient and quick. I respect that. And with that, he leads the construct out, unless anyone stops him.
I'm just gonna wait for them to be gone.
Door closes.
Everybody's gone?
Yeah.
Someone needs to go get Nim right now.
Right now.
Right now.
No sleep. No rest for the wicked. We got to get him now.
Right now.
I got Char on it.
Okay, great.
Maybe you should have him find that guy we talked to that was helping us and tell him. Like, you get him out.
I don't know if he can if he's not well. Ooh, I know who we can get him out. Vincent Trench.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Yes.
Vincent
Yes.
Trench.
Yes.
FBI.
Yes.
Vincent Trench. Do it. Well, I mean,
That's a great idea.
he's got to get out.
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's do that.
As you exit the building, you run into someone that Wilbur and Levlin recognize. A seedy-looking criminal type of individual. He walks up. He looks directly at Levlin and says, I lied. Time's up. Make your decision. And that is where we're going to end the story for today. Out of the frying pan and into the fire. Out of
We
the
just had
frying pan.
Levlin just has to tell him that he's going to give it to him when we find it, right?
I don't know.
Oh. I thought that's what Levlin told us.
I mean, it's up to you guys. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know nothing.
Helpful.
I don't know. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was the next episode of Dragon Dark Days, and we're ending a little bit early because we're doing an amazing giveaway. Kate, you have the things we're giving away, right? Yeah, we've got a walnut dice box and a journal, and I think we should give them away as a set.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, we just swag it out. Someone gets some amazing RPG swag. That is you made them. They're yours. You should describe them. Tell us everything about.
I didn't make this, but
your amazing.
Yeah.
Stuffs.
We have a single row dice box with a pencil holder. Pencil goes right there, and it's closed by magnets. It's beautiful. It's walnut. It's prettier in person, I promise. And a lay flat bound journal or character book in a dragon scale pattern.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
girl.
with high quality sketch paper. So if you like to draw,
Ooh.
Yeah, and they're made by.
2316 Designs. I'll put it.
There we go.
Yeah, put the link in the thing. 2316 Designs is an amazing shop owned by Kate, the player of Mori, and your partner, right?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all
Yep.
make some amazing stuff. All right.
Thanks.
So we're going to open up the giveaway. All you have to do is type !swag to get your own chance to win a 2316 Designs dice box and character journal. So get your sweet thingies in there. I lost all my words for a minute. They were just gone. I'm tired and I'm losing my voice. So let's go around. We're going to go in opposite order of what we went this
Brock,
when
before we
started.
get started,
Blah, blah, blah,
if you
go.
go for a second before we
Yes.
get started, because
Please.
I'm not going to be here next week.
Yes.
Neither
Shit.
will I.
Oh shit, you're right.
Well, if we're missing 2 people, we'll probably do something else.
Okay.
Right?
Wait, somebody else gone next week too?
Yeah.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it is entirely likely that we will run a one-shot.
Okay.
Perhaps a backstory one-shot. We'll figure it out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Or some
maybe we'll...
big motherfucking crab truckers.
Oh my god, you want to run big motherfucking crab truckers?
No, I'm not running anything next week. That was just a suggestion for someone that
Okay.
is.
I will run us a one-shot of something next week. As we are missing 2 people. Okay, so, friendly reminder, type !swag if you win a dice box and a character journal. And, let's go around, starting with Smurf. Tell us about today, what you thought, and all about yourself and your internet presence, what you do, how you like to do it. Swig, swag, swiggity swag.
Well, I'm from the internet.
Hi, internet.
From Dubstat Charisma. You can follow us there. We stream also D&D and some stuff. Tonight's session was awesome. Loved it. It was so nice to play again. This is my first D&D game back since holiday break, and I'm so excited to be playing D&D again. I missed it for my life greatly.
Me too.
I really like how completely fucked the party is when Maury's not there in social situations.
Because no one listens to Galen.
And it's mostly because none of us listen to Galen.
Yeah,
Maury's not there.
that's mostly what it is.
Them cops, man. Can't trust them cops. All right, and you can be found at DSC Smurf, and we already talked about all that stuff. Sweet. Okay. I'm really tired. Wow, I got like 5 hours of sleep last night, so my brain is shutting down as we speak. Next up, Captain Jack.
Hey everybody, I'm CapJack, or at Captain J Cross on the Twitters. You can find me all over the place here on Welcome to the Party. But first, I want to say tonight was a fantastically frustrating episode. Like, it was frustrating in that perfect roleplay kind of way where it's like, oh my god, it was very Empire Strikes Back, where everything went wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And it is very much like this is our darkest moment kind of thing. And hopefully we have a Return of the Jedi where we kick it back and fix it. But we'll see, because I really don't know. I constantly have this feeling that we're like 2 steps back.
Yeah.
And it's awesome.
Nice. I'm glad that feels good. I am worried when I add these sorts of twists sometimes that people are frustrated and it's not fun. But if it's fun frustration and yes, thank you for saying that.
It just makes me want to like work harder at thwarting Throck. But speaking of thwarting Throck, tune in tomorrow at noon for the very first of the vampire games, where I will be playing Ivan, the Zemitsi priest. So come by and see us.
I'm very excited. It's going to be excellently awful. All right, Kate.
Hey everybody. I love being able to RP and have those moments, and I think most everybody got a moment like that. Even though part of mine was falling out a window, but other than that, it was good. I like it. I do feel bad when I leave the party behind, but sometimes you just gotta do what you're supposed to do.
I love it.
Anyway, I go by Me in Midair on Twitter and Instagram and on the Discord. You can look me up in all of those places. And I and my partner run 2316designs.com. So check it out.
Check it out.
If you're the link is there, the Etsy shop link. So yeah,
Sweet.
we make cool things. Oh, and we make dice jails too. If you haven't seen those, they're awesome.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, neat. I want to see the dice jails.
Let me find the link. Just a sec.
Okay.
They're dope.
And as
Yes,
you're
you
looking
will.
for the link, we will throw it over to Mr. Chris Herzog.
What's up, guys, gals, everybody else? I am at the Chris Herzog on all social medias. Judo Killer here on Twitch. I am a jiu-jitsu instructor and MMA instructor by trade, and I have a new website that just launched at the end of December. I was working on it the whole year last year. Still not where I want it yet. I'm not happy yet. I'm my own worst critic. So I'm going to be working a lot on audio and video next couple months, getting it to where I want. But you can find it at zogopedia.com if you're interested in that kind of thing. It's a subscription-based website. I'm super excited. It's doing really well. I have been getting a lot of positive feedback from it. And we all agree on the same things that I need to tweak in the next year. So it's been awesome. I get a lot of really good feedback. Today was horribly amazing. Just like Cap Jack was saying, oh my God, it was, I didn't even talk like probably the first half an hour. Cause like, if Levelin says anything, it's just, we're going to get in trouble. So I was just like, and all I was like, why would Level not be talking? And I was like kind of doing that mantra because like he knows the Stone of Glory is so important to the retrieving his sister. So it was like, he's just like, I'm just going to bite my tongue, shut my mouth, not say a damn thing. So kind of let that ride. But my favorite moment today was watching me and Minair lay that shit down on the inspector. It was so awesome. That was both parts of the RP that you did today were absolutely amazing. I felt your pain. I was shaking my head, not because you were doing anything wrong. I was shaking my head and goes, I don't know what the fuck I'd be saying right now to get out of this situation. And you crushed it. I was so happy for you. And I was like, I felt your pain and I was just shaking my head the whole time going, I'm so glad it's not me. I'm so glad it's not me right now. Because I know eventually it's going to be me again. And I don't like that. I love it. I do. But the character doesn't like it. But it was awesome today. I'm sad that we're not going to be here next week because I'm so excited that we got the group back together again.
Yay.
But
Hey, it is what it is.
Absolutely.
And it feels like we need to be here as a group for what's happening next. So we should be here as a group for what's happening next.
And I just dropped the link if you guys want to check out my stuff.
Check out your Sweet. Quick reminder, we got about 2.5 minutes left on the giveaway for a 2316 walnut dice box. Did I get that right? Did I say it right? Did I get it right? 26. Yes. Okay. 2316 walnut dice box and dragon themed character journal / sketchbook / all sorts of awesomeness. All you have to do is type !swag in chat and it shall be yours. It is our welcome back to the new year gift to our viewers. So do that !swag and get in on there. And last but certainly not least, Mr. He who is known as Fan J. Randleton III.
Third, that's right. What's up, guys? Stan Rand on every social media site you can imagine. Including here on Twitch and in the Discord. And I am so glad we got back into this game because I missed it so much. And to come back on such a tense episode was just really cool. Just dive right back in. And I love how completely fucked we are. I love it.
We really are.
Like Thanrand loves it. Asher's like really high anxiety right now. But it's good stuff. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. So I'm actually gonna start streaming a lot more on my own channel. It's twitch.tv/StanRand. I'm gonna be trying to stream Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday nights every week. Except for alternating Tuesdays when I am on the Mimic Nights with Captain J Cross, which we're coming up on this Tuesday. It's coming Tuesday. We get back into that. I play Krunk, the half-orc barbarian who likes to smash. Hopefully I'll have a full voice by then, but
that's me. Awesome. Yeah, that's Castle Mac. That's not W. It's funny. Yeah, and I can't wait to see you do more streaming. I may actually start doing some more streaming in the afternoons. Magic the Gathering on Throck Plays. I'm just kind of playing around with the idea right now. But I might do it. It might be fun. And guys, you made tonight awesome. I got to pull out 2 of my favorite characters from this: the Inquisitor and Nim. And we got to really interact with both of them in a meaningful way, and you guys got to really move the story forward while getting significantly put it in the uncomfortable places at the same time, which is which is always fun for me when my goal is to put you all in situations where you have to make difficult choices. And where sometimes, even when you make a hard choice, the outcome isn't going to be favorable, even if it moves the story forward. And I hope it feels like tonight was one of those nights, because that's kind of where I wanted it to be. Because I want you to feel like you live in this world, right? And it's not just y'all, like, you do a thing and you're like super high adventure heroes and everything happens. It's like, this is a city-based campaign. There's all these things moving around you all. And interacting with any of them kind of pushes on the other ones, and so I hope you had fun with that. And I know there's going to be a big change of the campaign once we finish this first arc, and so it's going to be very different, and I'm going to be fascinated to see how all the characters deal with that. So yeah, I'm Throck at Throck Plays. Everyone knows me as Sean or Throck or whatever. I'm a co-founder here at Welcome to the Party. You can find me here on Friday nights, running our Dragon Dark Days, or possibly a one-shot maybe next week, because we're going to have a couple of people out. I don't own Big Motherfucking Crab Truckers, so I might do something else, but we will definitely run a one-shot next Friday. Maybe we'll do the Kobold one-shot that I wrote, because I like the one-shot. You can also find me here running our Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay game at 1 p.m. Eastern every Sunday, on the Forefront at, I think it's 8 p.m. Eastern, doing a World War I themed D&D 4th edition game. I'm a DM on the Greyhawk channel on Monday nights, running Against the Giants, the Liberation of Joff. And now, I will also be running, starting this upcoming Wednesday, our Vampire the Masquerade 1943 Camarilla Chronicles set in LA, part of 3 different chronicles, all interacting with each other and pushing the same story forward over the course of about a 16-week arc. Those games start with the premiere of the Sabbat game, who are kind of the evil faction. If you're looking at it from a human perspective, the Sabbat Monday or tomorrow at noon, and I'll actually be on there, as I will be Castle Mac. Thank you for the resub. We heart you in all the heart you places. I think I can reopen the giveaway if we have people who want to enter. If you know what I'll do, I will allow entries. So if you did not get a chance to enter, as I'm still typing, type !swag to join. We'll let it run down for a few more minutes. This is a walnut dice box and a amazing dragon-themed character journal from Kate and her partner, who make these things at 2316, an Etsy shop for all sorts of role-playing awesomeness. Type !swag to get in on that, and we'd love to have you have some cool stuff. So we have 3. This is last shout out, because it's tomorrow and we've put 3 months of work into this. We are going to be giving away a free, probably 40,000 page or 40,000 word book, vampire setting of Los Angeles in 1943, including new mechanics for 3 different factions, 2 human and 1 Sabbat, along with all, I think 40 NPCs in there. All of this is to bake into a 3 different streams, all playing into the same game for Vampire. On Saturdays, Tuesdays on our partner stream for this, which is Soul Bear RPG, and then back on here on Wednesdays for the Camarilla game, and that all starts. The craziness starts tomorrow at noon. Team Camarilla every day of the week. I'm there too. This is your last chance to enter. I just want to say I love you. I had a great time tonight. Last chance to enter tonight for a chance to win a dice box. Walnut, holding an entire dice set with a pencil holder, and a dragon-themed journal from 2316. type exclamation point swag in the next 20 seconds to get in, because I'm going to be closing this giveaway. There it is. Fans in. 10-second warning. That's 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Okay, I'm just going to close it. No one else is going to type it. There we go. All right, I'm going to pick a winner. Can I please get a drum roll, ladies, gentlemen, amazing humans of the internet? I would like to announce Castle Max Steven wins our Dice Box and Character Journal. Coming in late as a dark horse, one of the final people to sign up, our dear friend from Castle Mac D&D. I'll give you a shout out as well. Castle Mac, is that what it is? Yeah, okay, good. I got it right. Yay! I never remember these things. I don't know if you have Kate's information, but I will get you two hooked up and make sure that shipping information and all that stuff happens. Congratulations on some amazing swag. And with that, we are going to do raid to someone. Forgebreaker's still going. I'm afraid they started before we did, so I'm afraid they're gonna shut down. So I think we'll do. Let me see what they're up to.
I would love to have you here.
They're literally just stopping right now, so we won't do them. But what we will do is we'll go to our friends at We Are Nerdsmith and give them some love right now. So why don't you join me in raiding We Are Nerdsmith, an amazing D&D community who plays a lot of D&D. So come on with. If you have an awesome RPG emote of any kind, please feel free to use it. And here is where we say goodbye, and we will see you next Friday here on a one-shot that will be taking the place of Dragon Dark Days, but with the Dragon Dark Days cast, or at least more of it. Everyone wave and say bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Tell me
We'll
why.
call it Wyvern Bright Nights.